But instead, we're just going to continue doing what we were doing, which is not only playing Mantis in Rivals, but also smithing in RuneScape. Oh my god. Oh my god, the FPS. I don't think it's like the actual game's FPS. I think it's just my eyes acclimating to RuneScape for a second. God, the sudden stark difference. All right, let's change the title. What is this? Not leagues. What are we doing? Oh my god, there's so many things I want to say in my title. Then we do this. Free to play past midnight? Sure. It's not midnight yet, but that's when the stream ends. God. Straight from high energy all the way down, right back to the lowly depths of free-to-play RuneScape. Crazy. Crazy. Let me make sure that random music will play. Very important. Oh, goodness. Beatrice, hello. Okay, sure. We could do Beatrice Gambit shout out. Why don't we? Why don't we? Beatrice Gambit. Hello. If you guys don't know who Beatrice Gambit is, I don't know how. She was literally here a second ago. You were watching her just a moment ago. I'm very much looking forward to the return of her Outer Wilds streams. Those were every Monday. She plays Marvel Rivals whenever she feels like it. She does a lot of vibes-based streaming, which is to say she does whatever she fucking wants to when she wants to. It's actually pretty great. She plays a lot of the new hotness as well. She was playing Dead Cells earlier today. Woof. I don't know why. I've never struggled to say the name of that game before, but it's a fantastic game. If you don't know about it, if you're not familiar with it, it's very similar to like a Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is a Metroidvania type game. She was having a good time. She was actually doing the Castlevania DLC, I think, as well, which I didn't even know existed. But as far as games that she plays, she likes to play the new hotness, like Marvel Rivals, but also First Descendant, Once Human, Throne and Liberty was another one that she tried out. All games that probably aren't going to return to her stream. Well, Marvel Rivals definitely will, but the others seem like they're kind of old hat, if you will. Speaking of old hat, Indiana Jones was a game that she was playing as well. I think she's still interested in playing it, but she was a little mid on it herself, personally. Saki says, I'm going to learn to set up a capture card. I literally just plugged that joker in and it was fine. That's my experience with it, just plugging it in. You got to do like, you got to plug it in on the right side and stuff like that, but like it wasn't that bad. I've had no problems with it. But yeah, I definitely recommend you check out Beatrice Gambit if you like it when the streamer makes fun of you, other than you make fun of the streamer. It's kind of the opposite of what we got going on here generally. She's the Bunny Girl Casino hostess VTuber. I guess I didn't mention that. That's kind of her lore, her theming, if you will. But yeah, she's got a lot of different games that you could be interested in watching her play. Indeed, she's playing through the Resident Evil franchise as well. She's almost finished with Resident Evil 6, which means that Resident Evil 7, the good one, going to be very, very soon. Beatrice says, hey, I was focused and therefore nice to chat. Oh, that's actually true. You are not mean, therefore you are nice. That's good enough. That counts. I can still do a lot of shout outs. One of the things that I'm like trying to figure out, it's very different when you're in a collab environment. It's kind of hard to like focus fully on doing shout outs. I can either just like completely disengage from the collab and do my shout outs. Maybe if I just keep them brief, it'll be okay to do that. That would be okay, I guess. Or I can do them, I could just not do them for the duration. I can do them now though. We're gonna just go back through and do shout outs for everybody. That's okay, I think, as well. I guess that would be okay. Yeah, let's do that for now. Just start from the end and work our way backwards, kind of. Beatrice just says meow. That doesn't clarify anything for me. You barely communicated any information at all to me with that. Saku Kanpaku. We were just playing Marvel Rivals Saku Kanpaku. That's the Rocket Raccoon / Iron Man main. And speaking of Iron Man, he's actually also an Iron Man in RuneScape. I feel like I had a weird accent for just 1 second in there, but that's okay. He finished Leagues, getting his Dragon Cup, so now he's totally focused on playing the regular game. He finally got a break from doing his Zombie Pirates. He's trying to get a Blip-Blop scroll, which makes it so that you don't teleport with Abyssal Demons. It's a thing in the wilderness, don't worry. It's not a good time. It was a good time at first because he was getting so much like value out of it, but nowadays he just wants it to be over. It's like a 1 in 20k or whatever. But he's you know, slumming it through. He's got a God Wars dungeon grind and a well, generally he needs like the ultra rares from raids as well as far as like progression goes. Besides that, he's almost maxed, which is very, very nice. And he plays a variety of different games as well. This Sunday, he's going to be playing Pokemon for the very first time. It's going to be Scarlet and Violet. He's going to be playing one of the two, I don't know which. And his friend Kitsune is going to be joining him in a parallel playthrough. He's going to be doing a mono water type, and his friend Kitsune is going to be doing a mono normal type. They're going to have rival battles throughout the course of the game at some point. So that'll be pretty interesting. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see Kitsune, but you will be able to see Saku's gameplay. And you'll see Kitsune's team evolve over the course of the game as well. Similar to like, you know, any other rival in a Pokemon game. Should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I say that, but it's going to be on Sunday, so I might not be able to watch it, realistically, actually. Fortunately, it's just the way my schedule works out. I do kind of want to play Scarlet and Violet myself without getting, you know, any experience from the outside world of what the game is like. I know that the frame rate is bad, but other than that, I don't know anything about the game itself. He's playing a lot of other games besides that, though. He's got his Minecraft playthrough, which he might be returning to. It's the All the Mods mod pack for Minecraft, which basically just adds like a quest line of progression and items. It's like, imagine starting in survival and ending up in creative. It's kind of like the through line of progression in that game. Beatrice says, reminder for you guys to stop being sad and get comfy bowl cozies. I'm not sure those two things are as related as you seem to imply that they are, first of all. But secondly, I don't know. I don't really have that much cause. Usually I just struggle. Like, it's fine. Beatrice says they are. If that's where my depression came from, the lack of comfy bowl cozies. Beatrice says you haven't used one, so you don't know. It's true. It's true. I don't know for a fact that is the case. Is there one other thing I wanted to say about Saku? Yes, Elden Ring. He was also playing Elden Ring. I think he's still got a little bit left in that game as well. All right, let's talk about Wolf Lord Shuro. He's the guy we were playing with before, other than Savage. Savage also was joining us, but he doesn't stream. So we'll just shout out Wolf Lord Shuro instead. He's definitely a variety streamer through and through. He's mostly a Final Fantasy 14. Well, I shouldn't say that. He plays a lot of different games and to a lot of different degrees. PoE 2, Path of Exile 2 was like his most recent love. I'm not sure he's going to play more Marvel Rivals on stream. It seemed like he was concerned about his ability to play it, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he'll get an upgrade. Nice little 2K donation will change that up for him. Beatrice says he's a puppy based off of Shadow the Hedgehog. None of that is true, but all of it does give you a good idea of what Shuro is like, to be honest. It's like a good impression of him, to be honest. He definitely likes the Sonic games, particularly Sonic Heroes, so I don't think he's going to actually play it on stream. I thought he was going to be going through a bunch of different Sonic games. He did Sonic X Shadow Generations and Sonic Colors, but it seems like he's moved on from that. He's another one of those streamers that'll just kind of play whatever he feels like playing at any given moment. He's a very big fan of Terraria Calamity and Final Fantasy 14. He plays a paladin, but it's a little hard to say what he's going to be playing next, to be honest, or when even. I know he's looking forward to streaming more this year, though. I think he's got big ambitions. I think he was even considering a partner push this year, though I'm not sure what exactly his plan is. So yeah, speaking of partner push, I happen to know of someone else who's doing a partner push this year. We're just going to go through the people who I know who were here in no particular order at this point, because I just don't remember, to be honest. But can I do this yet, or is it too early? That's what I wanted, but there's a slash at the start of it. There we go. Don't worry, 21 more seconds. Speaking of partner push, Miss Suck is definitely looking to do a partner push this year, and hopefully, well, fully intends to become a partner by the end of it. It would be pretty impressive, to be honest, if she got partner by her literal second year on stream, because I think she just passed her 1 year anniversary. Actually, yeah, she started in like October or something like that. Not this October, but the prior October or whatever. So yeah, so it would be in time for her second year anniversary if it happened this year, or maybe just about. But yeah, Miss Suck, that's the Potato Succubus VTuber. I'm so fucking struggling, Jesus Christ. That's the Potato Succubus VTuber. I would consider her a lewd tuber, but by that I mean that she is lewd sometimes. Not all the time though. She's got all kinds of very titillating emotes and such, if you will, and likes to keep the space inviting and warm and friendly and a little flirty too. Why not? Just for fun. She's been playing a variety of games, though I think she's got Leagues being the focus until Leagues ends, which is probably for another couple of weeks or something like that. She's trying to get a Dragon Cup. Who knows how much progress she's actually going to make with regards to that, but I think she's trying her best for now. When she gets back to variety content through and through, she'll be playing RuneScape probably about once a week. That's mostly the Zora pet hunting that she tries to do. Other than that, she's got TCG Card Swap Simulator. That was one of her favorites. She's been playing through Skyrim. I think she's intending to finish that game still as well. What else does she got? I think there's one more. Oh yeah, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Another Pokemon player, actually. She's played that game many times. She's actually kind of a shiny hunter herself. But she's just doing a regular playthrough of Pokemon for now. The remake of 4th gen. Saku says, I think I have to move things around. I believe in you. Oh, for your stream, I got you. And then Saku says, I believe in you, Suck. You can also get the D Cup. Stands for Dragon. Yeah, of course. What else would D Cup stand for? That's got to be what it is. Yeah, I'm not sure if she has enough time, but I fully believe that she's capable of doing it, right? It's just a matter of if she has enough time to dedicate to it, because she also does want to continue streaming and all that. Next week, I imagine, is going to be her first like full week proper back to streaming. She has a schedule for now, but it doesn't look like it's as full as it normally is. Like the days that she's streaming are different than normal, which might be just the new normal. I don't really know. But usually she aims for 4 streams a week rather than the 3 that she's got now. She'll be streaming again come Friday. I don't know what she's intending to do either. It says ferociously key smashing Friday and sus commentary Saturday, which could be fucking literally anything. I literally have no idea what that means. But there's a bunch of other people that we can talk about as well. Smug Little Bug, not for any particular reason, but Smug Little Bug is next. He's my bone brother. He's a fellow VTuber in the space. He plays a variety of games through and through. He's like the truest, most varietiest gamer of them all. He's been streaming every single day for the last 357 days, I believe, at this point, which is very impressive. He's fully past 1 year now. He did a nice little community night for his 356th day, which I believe was yesterday, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But yeah, he plays games as they capture his interest, and he will flit and flutter between games as they maintain his interest. He's been playing all kinds of different games. Turbo Overkill was one of them. He's been playing the Hitman games again. He played Dishonored 2 again for a little while. What else has he got going? Vermintide, yes, he's got a homie that he was playing Vermintide with for a while. He tried out web fishing. He also was a Marvel Rivals player. He's an excellent tank, one of the best tanks I've ever played with, to be honest. He plays just about like everyone, it seems like, but he has a particular affinity for tanks for one reason or another. But yeah, I've seen him play all kinds of different stuff. Oh yes, the Fractured Butthole and Mustache as well. Mustache is like a filler game that he likes to like fill time with, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can expect a lot of, I mean, it's hard to say one genre that he plays. It's much more so just the game that he's like playing that is like capturing his attention while he's able to like speak over it and talk to you guys. That's like the main conceit of his channel, is he wants to have a conversation. He comes from like his time on the internet used to be dedicated to VR chat in particular, and that comes across very directly in that he's very good at engaging people in conversations. And I definitely would recommend that you know, if you're looking for someone to talk to, Smug Little Bug's one of the best streamers that you can have, because Not only does he have, you know, a chat that you can ask him whatever you want, indeed he has a redeem where you can ask him a question. Further, there's a redeem on his channel where you can make him ask you a question, something like a conversation starter or icebreaker or whatever. They range from silly to serious as well. And he's got like a whole Rolodex, like probably 100+ questions or whatever that he can pull from. Just you know, have an interesting little conversation with you about some stuff. And he's always expanding that list too. And he's very much interested in not only talking to you and learning about you, but also getting new ideas for things to learn about people, if that makes sense. Like, he likes to expand the understanding that he has, you know what I mean, of humanity as that growth, as he grows as an individual, if that makes sense. I think I said that makes sense too many times. That's okay. Let's talk about someone else then. Why not? We've got all kinds of friends to talk about. I know I saw Apple Pie Kitten as well. Apple Pie Kitten is a variety streamer. I've mostly only seen them play two kinds of things, but let's talk about their just chatting and art first. They put a lot of time into art for sure, and are very happy to just actually shoot the shit, just like literally wax philosophical with chat. Those are like the two main things that I've seen them, like, as far as like personal, like private, like one-to-one, they're streaming and nothing else is distracting them from streaming except for, you know, the stream. That's mostly what I've seen them do. But they've also played all kinds of different games with the the Decadent group. Decadent. They used to be Candy Group, but they rebranded, but I forget what it is. It's Decadent something. But they are decadent, that's for sure. And it's like a pun with the word deck because they have like astrology readings, I guess. I'm not sure, actually. I should have done a little bit more research on that, huh? Anyways, they did premiere that with New Year's. That would have been like, I guess, fully 20 hours ago or something like that. But other than that, Apple does play with those guys. That includes Locrin, Zephyrus, Sasuke Cat, and Apple themselves, and all kinds of different games. Mostly they've been playing Power World recently, but they've played a bunch of different stuff. They like to do, you know, the 4-player thing, you know, Borderlands, other things, I'm sure. Should I cheat? It's been so long, it's not going to show up on their thing, I'm sure. Oh yeah, they play Marvel Rivals, but that's like with any number of people, like as many, they've got a huge expanding list, rotating cast of people playing Marvel Rivals as well. But yeah, Apple's great energy. And I actually mentioned the deck thing. If you want a tarot reading, Apple can absolutely do that for you. And they like it for the readings to be proven wrong though, so you can take it a little lightly if that makes sense. Just, you know, don't be a dick, but, you know, have fun with it, you know? It's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's Apple. I think that's a good way of encapsulating Apple and stuff. Yeah, sure. All right, let's talk about Locrin. Locrin, the interdimensional trash vampire. That's another friend of the channel, and also a member of the very same Decadent Deluxe. Surely it starts with a D, right? I'm not sure what the name of the group is. I really wish I did know though. Did they change it somewhere? I'm not seeing it, but that's okay. But yeah, Locrin plays a variety of games as well. His main game that he's been playing through is Red Dead Redemption 2, but he's been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Yes, definitely a lot of Marvel Rivals, sorry. Unfortunately, he's like somewhat lost to that game. He's a little bit addicted, I would say. He used to play a ton of Overwatch, and it's Overwatch, but newer, and also people are playing it in like waves. So we're gonna have to have an intervention with Locrin, I think, before long. He's a little too good at it as well. Oh, I forgot to change the game. But yeah, I definitely recommend you check out Locrin, because not only does he play Marvel Rivals and Red Dead Redemption 2, he also is a member of the Pickle Pack, which is our recurring Sunday stream for Abiotic Factor, where we'll play with the Undrafted, which I think showed up as well. Delta, of course. Delta's in all of our collabs. One way or another, somehow Delta ended up being like the honorary like co-streamer here. Then what else? I think he's been playing some other things as well, but none of them come to mind. That's okay. He's got a lot of different games though. Oh, the main thing that I would say, if you wanted to check out, the main reason why you should check out Lokrin, right? The main thing that I would sell you on Lokrin is the karaoke thing. That's like a huge part of his stream. He does karaoke all the time. Like he'll stop for 2 or 3 minutes to sing a song, basically, just through his redeems as well. You can also play all kinds of music if you want through his stream as well. And separately, he's also got a ton of meme redeems, just an absolute cavalcade of redeems. I think Laurie just literally popped off and then peaced out, which is as expected of Laurie. But that's the way it goes. I could actually do a shout out for Laurie too. Why not? Laurie's also a streamer, or at least technically a streamer. How long has it been since you've actually streamed, Laurie? I think you streamed recently. Let's see. XD Laurie, what does your last stream look like? Oh, it doesn't even say. Oh God. Last Thursday. Yeah. Okay, that's not that long ago. Just the day after Christmas. She's been playing Power World with a bunch of friends. I don't know really any of them myself. But Chuzzy was among them. It looks like GG Person, 1234, Blight Empire, and Chuzzy. I don't know most of those guys, but Chuzzy's a friend of the stream and also someone that we play Zomboid with every Saturday, actually. Yes, Saturday, actually. Delta's there for that too, and Beatrice, actually. But yeah, XD Laurie, focusing on her for a moment. She's a Christian streamer who plays a variety of games as well, particularly Minecraft. Is like her main game, her main through-line game. Though she's also been playing Subnautica, particularly Subnautica Below Zero at this point, because she finished the first game. It took her like 10 months, 11 months to actually finish beating the first Subnautica game, but she was playing, I don't know if she still is playing the sequel as well. Let's see. I only see Power World and It Takes Two in recent history, so who knows? Maybe she's already done with it. But yeah, she's a Christian streamer, and she'll start every stream with a prayer and is happy to co-op your concerns into a prayer for you, I guess. She does prayers for you if you want. That's part of her content, if you will. She's happy to pray for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, she loves social types of games. She loves actually vibing in social spaces, just generally, I would say. If you can't see her on her stream, that doesn't mean that she's not around. You might be able to catch her on Chuzzy's stream or Delta's stream or Visa's stream. She's always around in that particular VC. But I imagine she's also probably in other places too. Just I'm less privy to those spaces. But yeah, that's Laurie. Way too high energy, but certainly trying to be pleasant, making people smile and enjoy themselves. Do we have more? Are we good? Have we done it? I think we're good. I think we can finally let the thoughts cease. Actually, no, we got Kolya as well. Oh, Kolya and Oz. Oh shit. Yeah, we'll do one for Oz first. Ozpin Arc. Ari just says no you, but there wasn't enough context for me, so I don't know what that's in response to. Ozpin Arc. It's a friend of the channel for sure. My resident fitness and wellness expert as well. He starts every stream with an exercise. And in fact, he only really exercises on stream. He streams probably like 5 or 6 times a week or something like that. He streams very, very consistently. But he starts every stream with an exercise because over the last 18 to 20 months, probably closer to 20, maybe even more than 20 at this point, he's actually had a full like body transformation himself. He's absolutely fit and strong, like looking. You can see on like just looking at him. He's not a VTuber at all. He has a whole face cam and all that. You can see just looking at him that he's very much fit and strong. And he encourages you as well to transform yourself in whatever way that you want to be transformed, whether it be exercising right along with him or developing whatever skills you might be interested in, learning a new language, practicing math, practicing art, just whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. Learning a new word, even whatever it takes. That's like the core conceit of his channel. He wants you to develop over, you know, a long-term investment. You know what I mean? Like the way that you get better at something is by putting a little bit of time into it every single day. And that's exactly what he has done personally. But he's not just an exercise guy. He also streams video games. Particularly on Mondays, he's got a community night, right? That he'll play Among Us, Dead by Daylight actually is a community game. I'm actually not sure. It seems like it would be okay. But Among Us, Fall Guys, Golf with Friends, those are the community night games. Also Marble Madness, if you will. It's not so much like an active game, but it's definitely a community time, if you will. But yeah, other than that, Dead by Daylight and 7 Days to Die are probably the like two like longest recurring games that he has on his channel. Very much games that he enjoys personally, though I would also say he's been playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion as of late. And in fact, will return to Pokemon Reborn before too long as well. I imagine. He intended to at some point, but maybe he won't actually return to it anytime soon. Looking at his schedule, it seems like he's got more Pokemon Infinite Fusion and Dark Souls planned. Ooh, Dark Souls. The first Dark Souls. I wonder if that's for the first time that he's playing that. Interesting. But yeah, definitely recommend Dark Souls and definitely recommend Ozpinarch as well. All right. And I think that just leaves Kolya. Kolya VA. The VA stands for voice actor because Kolya themselves is an aspiring voice actor. I wouldn't say that I'm an aspiring voice actor at all, but I definitely would like to do some voice acting work, but I don't think I would like intend to have anything approaching a career or anything. I would just like to do it for fun, I think. But I would like to develop my ability. That's for definitely sure, just because I enjoy it. I think it's fun. And Kolya is a RuneScape player as well as an enjoyer of rhythm games. Has all kinds of rhythm games either in their wish list or intends to play and all that kind of stuff. They've played through the Necrodancer games both on stream. Well, I say played through. They definitely played the first Necrodancer game, Crypt of the Necrodancer, and then Rift of the Necrodancer, if you didn't know, was on part of Steam's Next Fest, and is indeed coming out a month from now. Almost exactly, actually. I think it's the first week of February. So look forward to that if you're interested in either the game itself or watching Kolya play it. Separately, Kolya also is a RuneScape player, has been doing leagues like just about everyone else, mostly as a means of learning new things in the game that they haven't actually experienced personally. And they can always apply that to their proper main, just regular main that Kolya is playing in relatively low level account. I would say like roughly like average of like 30 across their skills or whatever. But you know, their highlights as far as skills go are in, I believe, woodcutting and mining, the two most important skills in RuneScape. The two most RuneScape skills in RuneScape. But yeah, that's Kolya. Good times, good vibes. Mostly there just talk to you, hang out. Though they definitely do want to speak to you more so than play the game, I would say. In my experience, it was much more so the game was distracting them from the conversation as opposed to the other way around. Where like I'll often get like tunnel vision sometimes here and there. Wow. I feel like it's too quiet. I feel like I should know something else to talk about. That's okay. I'm sure that we can think of something. Let's see. Oh my gosh. The high energy of the collab. Oh, so we were talking about superheroes, right? So Static Shock and Spider-Man were like two of like my original loves when it comes to superheroes or whatever. Superhero. Saki says, I think I got it to work. Saki says there's an extra unnecessary step. Oh, for the capture card, I got you. I was like, for the blip blop scroll, like I think you just turn it on, bro. Like you just eat it and then it works. But yeah, Static Shock was like dead ass a Saturday morning cartoon, if you guys aren't familiar with it. And I don't know. Something about it was just felt engineered for me. I guess because of the demographic and also because, you know, it had the hip hop theming or whatever. I mean, I've always liked, you know, rap and hip hop or whatever. And I guess like anything like in mainstream media that has anything like resembling those notes will definitely catch my eye, or at least used to. Much less so nowadays. Like I definitely still enjoy the music, but it's like less of a draw for me. Whereas at the time, I definitely hadn't seen or heard anything quite like it at the time. And honestly, it's very cool to be exposed to so many different heroes by way of Static Shock. Obviously, I'm familiar with like Batman, or would have been familiar with Batman before then, but a lot of them he did end up encountering, and were like more or less my first encounter, or first time encountering them. Speaking of, he never actually encountered the Teen Titans. They did a lot of Cartoon Network crossovers back then, and I'm very, very sad that Static Shock and the Teen Titans never really encountered them. I don't think. Like, there's so much goddamn dust, though. What? In your capture card? You shouldn't have dust there. Dust doesn't go there, Saku. Are you okay? But yeah, I think the crossover era of Cartoon Network actually was like one of the best. If you guys don't remember or didn't know, at the time of there was like a Batman series, Justice League United, Static Shock, probably Teen Titans, I think as well. There was a bunch of shows that all had like crossover stuff. Saki says no everything else. There's just so much dust. Oh no. Where's your Swiffer? Where's your feather duster? I don't think I have anything for that. I probably should get some kind of feather dusting thing. I don't really have like things that I have things that need to be dusted, but I don't have like a lot of surfaces that would need to be dusted. And just because like everything that I have, I use very frequently. The table in my kitchen is not going to collect dust ever because I'm constantly cooking something on it, wiping it down afterwards. Same for the countertops or whatever. Like the top of my refrigerator is the place that's going to get dusty first. Saku says the only feather duster I have is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't think I have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore. I used to though. I used to have it was like a weird, like non-themed. It was basically like a starter deck. Not starter decks are like themed though typically. So imagine like just an amalgam of like 40 different cards basically. I had like Snipe Hunter, the gadgets, just like regular traps, like not even hand traps or anything like that, just like regular stuff. I played like just before XYZ Exceed summoning or whatever, so it's been a long time since my experience of Yu-Gi-Oh has been like even remotely relevant. In fact, that deck that I'm thinking of didn't even have synchro summoning in it, but I did play the 6 Sams in the synchro era. Fucking love that deck actually, though that was somewhat dubious Yu-Gi-Oh like hosting site or whatever. It was like a browser Yu-Gi-Oh game, I guess. Not exactly. It just lets you recreate. It was like, you know, deck simulation, if that makes sense. It wasn't exactly a game so much as it was just a way to like match with people and play decks. Though it was also like tabletop simulator, I think, where like it was really up to you to enforce the rules, and if you did something wrong or whatever, then like the game's not gonna like enforce it or whatever. You can cheat a little bit on accident if you fuck it up. So yeah, it was definitely not official at all back in the day. Saku says hand trap is such a stupid concept to me. The spell and trap zone exists for a reason. Yeah, I don't really like it. I don't really like it in Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, in, you know, Magic the Gathering or whatever, that there's basically the equivalent, and it's always been that way in Magic, and I think that Magic does it a lot better and a lot smarter, where it feels a lot more gimmicky in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also don't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh. I haven't really experienced it properly and fully, so I don't really want to weigh in on it too much, but it feels more Yu-Gi-Oh to use the actual proper spell and trap zone. Though there are like those new pendulum spots or whatever, which is like so weird. So weird. It feels wrong, but I guess it's fine. I don't know. I don't have an issue with it for sure because I don't even play the game, but it seems like a lot to try to learn how to do in the year 2024, like to learn how to play the game proper. Same with Pokemon, actually. I feel like Pokemon's a little weird too. It has a lot of weird things. Though I imagine in the, so like if I'm playing through a video game, I imagine the video game interface will help tremendously with Pokemon, because it's gonna like not let me do things that I'm not supposed to be able to do, like as far as like attaching energy and retreating and all that stuff. Whereas like in Yu-Gi-Oh, the interface would probably be more overwhelming than it is anything else, to be honest. I say that knowing full well that I'm pretty familiar with Magic the Gathering and fully feel capable of playing that, and that Magic the Gathering might very well be the most complicated card game of them all, just because of how many cards are actually in the game and how much history the game has. But that, you know, it is what it is. I'm comfortable with it. Yo, what is up, Booze? Thank you for the hydrate. I don't have any water though, so I'm just gonna refund that. One day I will perhaps drink, but not this day. I actually made spaghetti yesterday. It was a weird way to make spaghetti, I'm gonna be honest. I probably should have done it differently. I ended up just like microwaving some grilled beef. Is that what it's called? Sure, ground beef, that's it. I microwaved ground beef in a bowl because it was frozen and I needed it to not be frozen. I could have definitely put it in a pan, but I decided to microwave it in a bowl, which was weird, but it was fine. I did definitely finish cooking it. Who says, hey, yo, just chilling at TOA? Oh my God, chilling at TOA. How did your Inferno attempt go? How are they going? I really should say, because I know that you're making attempts. You're making moves over there. But yeah, so I made spaghetti. Honestly, it was fine. Just some noodles plus ragu plus seasoning and beef. It was actually fine. I ended up with leftovers, so I'm probably gonna finish that off tonight because I've just got like a bowl of it left. I imagine that means that I'm gonna need something else as well. Maybe some vegetables. Oh, I'm actually like cracking into the canned food that I've got. I wonder how long I'm gonna wait. Oh, speaking of, I need to go to the mechanic. I need to take my car to the mechanic. Very important. Okay, I should call them tomorrow. Be like, hey, can I drop my car off so that you can do stuff? Yeah, that's my New Year's resolution. Make my car get better, I guess. It's a weird resolution. It's like very short order, but I'm definitely going to try and accomplish that. That is definitely on my list. Do you guys believe in New Year's resolutions? Because I certainly don't. I've always been the type that like, if I want to change something about myself, then I'm going to change it like that day or the next day, basically. And if I don't want to change something about myself, then I'm not interested in changing it basically at all. I'm not going to use New Year's as an excuse for anything like that. And I've done a lot of different things on that order where like I just fully abandoned, you know, I don't know, a vice, if you want to call it that. It's mostly just video games, right? I stopped playing League of Legends. I stopped playing Grand Blue Fantasy, the gacha game. I stopped playing Warframe. All in Mabinogi too, I guess. All like overnight, basically, from, you know, 40 plus hours a week to just completely not playing it. Boost says, not good, but not bad. Like, no new PvP wave, but learning the waves. Learning the hows and whys of me griefing waves. Oh, I see. Interesting. So you're definitely learning, but nothing, no huge waves or anything. No new innovations or changes. Yours says, I think it's the starting gun for many people's races. Oh, New Year's resolution, sure. Yours says, I don't like it, but many people need it. I get that, and the culture of it isn't a problem. The problem that I have with it isn't that people start it. It's that they'll do something for January and they'll like, you know, they'll cave, they'll collapse, whatever, after a week or 2 or 3 or whatever, right? And then they'll assume that, oh, I wasn't able to do it, so I give up, right? That's not the way that you make changes happen, right? You don't need to be black and white about it, right? Like when I stop stuff, I stop it like basically cold turkey and just like never play it again, right? Like, and even then with League of Legends, I came back to League of Legends on stream every now and then because I needed a game to like fill time with or whatever. And that was fine, and I didn't consider that like a relapse or whatever, because I wasn't like hardcore addicted to the game. I mean, probably not at all, but particularly I didn't like go back to playing it anywhere near to the, you know, intensity that I used to, right? And I think that people need to be a little more generous with themselves about that stuff. Like, it's okay, you know, if you're like, I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes, it's okay for you to like smoke a cigarette again after that, even for like a week or whatever. That doesn't mean that you should give up on giving up or quitting it, right? Like, it's gonna take some time, right? It's gonna take some effort, right? If you're actually truly addicted or whatever, you're gonna have to put some work into it. And it's okay if you don't, you know, constantly trend upwards. It's about getting better, right? It's not about being done with it completely. It's about, you know, making a positive change in your life over time. Who says, I'm learning in hindsight, basically, and knowing what not to do again. Yeah, I got you. If you make mistakes in Inferno, right? Or in life even, as long as you're keeping track of the mistakes that you make and try not to make those mistakes again, you'll probably do better, right? Inferno is just like life, if you think about it. Wow, so deep, so compelling. What a smart guy this panda guy is, right? Can you believe it? He said something that might even be true once. It's so weird that this game, they actually lampshade it. You always do cold smelting. Like, you turn bars into plate bodies by just beating on it in an anvil. You don't like there's one time where you actually use heat to make something, and that's in Piscatorius. Yeah, Piscatorius here. You do it here one time, and that's it. Boost his deep thoughts with Panda. Yeah, that's as deep as my thoughts get. It's as deep as it goes. That's as much as you can possibly get from me, from philosophical discussion or whatever. I've got nothing else for you. Yeah, was that a farming cape? A farmer man? I feel some type of way. I've been looking at this guy here a long time. The like jail cell of like chests feels weird to me. I don't like super get it. Like, what exactly is the point of that? Is it just because, hey, that's where we're keeping the gold or whatever, and you're not going to be able to easily get in there? But like, obviously they have the key in here, and these guys know where the key is, or at least someone does. I don't know. I guess that's the idea, is they're just trying to introduce inconveniences for people trying to rob the place. I guess that ultimately must be what it is, but it's got to be this guy, right? Like, that's got to be the guy who knows where the key is. Can you open this door? Oh, you can knock at it. Wow. And that's why he doesn't celebrate Christmas. You see this guy? Not super well. In fact, I don't think you can see him at all yet because I'm too far away. Hold on. Yeah, see, there you go. The only one that doesn't have a hat. Oh. Ah, humbug, am I right? Do you think it's like a publicity thing? Like, in order to like make people feel like they're welcome to the bank or whatever, they're like, oh, well, we got to make sure all our bankers are wearing Christmas hats. It's part of their actual uniform at that point. It's corporate mandated Christmas hat. It's probably real. You have to say happy holidays because people can't take it if you say Merry Christmas, because you got to be considerate about other people's cultures, which is in some ways nice, but in other ways it's like, listen, if I say Merry Christmas and you don't celebrate Christmas, you shouldn't feel like I'm being an asshole. You should feel like I'm wishing you well. Because that's what it is, right? And that being said, if you do celebrate something else, and I know that you do, I definitely should be like, Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Kwanzaa, I guess? Probably. But yeah, I definitely should like acknowledge it. I get that. But also, Christmas isn't even about like the religion in a lot of cases. Like in most cases, I think it's like fully a commercial thing where it's like similar to like New Year's or whatever, where it's like, no, I'm not saying Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas because I expect you to also be celebrating Christmas as like, you know, a religious experience. It's fully because I expect that you're probably buying gifts or getting gifts like everyone else is, because like it is kind of a big thing, at least in America, right? Oh, speaking of buying gifts and getting gifts, I should definitely replace these headphones. I've got a pair of headphones or earbuds, I guess, technically, that are starting to go bad. Actually, they went bad. They started going bad a long time ago, but I definitely need to be prepared for them to go fully bad. They only have one. Isn't that weird? Do you guys use earbuds? One earbud always goes bad before the other, and the other seems like it'll last for like fucking months and months afterwards. I imagine there's a reason for it, like why one goes bad before the other. I wonder if it's, I mean, obviously if you have two of them, one are going to go bad. One of them is going to go bad first, but I wonder if it's consistently like always the left one first, because of like just on the order of like the universe, the balance of the two earphones, this one gets stressed more than this one does all the time. I have no idea why that is though, but it feels wrong that it feels like it shouldn't work that way, or at least if they do go bad, right? Like if one of them's going to go bad, the other one should go bad right after, I feel like. Who says, I have a pair of Beats that one lasts like 2 hours, but the other lasts about 5. Yeah, that to me sounds like an audio mix thing where like one of them has like more bass in it or something like that. I don't know. And that's just the way it goes. But yeah, the like, you know, what are they? AirPods or whatever, where there's like literally is functionally basically no difference between the left and the right. Well, I guess there is probably a difference between the two, but you get what I'm saying, where like you can just have, if we're going to just have one of them in, you could very easily choose which one goes in where, probably. I don't imagine that they're asymmetric. I would hope not, at least. Who says, I even rotate them for which one I wear first. I only wear one at work at a time so I can hear people. Yeah, see, that makes sense. And you can always tell that one of them is the 2-hour one. It's very funny. Yeah, no, I don't really mess with like the AirPod stuff. I've never really had them. I don't know what they're like. I imagine that they're fine, but I've seen a lot of YouTubers advertise for them, so they can't be that good. It's the way YouTube ads go. Who says, yes, the left one specifically always lasts 2 hours. So something about it, huh? So I don't know how this thing works. The capture card? I don't know. I don't know what kind of capture card you actually have. I was using an Elgato. I don't know. So I don't think it was 4K. I don't think it was 4K 60 FPS, but I was using an Elgato and I didn't have any problems with it. You have an Elgato as well? I can maybe help you with that. But it would be after the stream. So when are you gonna go? That's Sunday, right? So you got plenty of time. HD60X. I don't know which one I have, to be honest. I just don't know, and it's not like super accessible for me. It's gonna be, I think it's behind that computer, and on the ground, just like still got the wires in it, just waiting for me to use it again. But if I've got the same one that you do, I can probably help you. But in my experience, it was literally just like connect. Yeah, just connect it up. And it basically goes, it's like an interrupt to one of your monitors, basically. Yeah. It just goes in between, kind of. Well, but I was also using it from one computer to another, but like fundamentally, the idea is the same. So yeah, I don't know. I did know that it was on OBS, like to get the feed of it, it was like a game capture or webcam. Saku says, do I have to switch the monitor? Probably. It depends. I know that, well, I don't know that, but I imagine for a switch, you would want to have it be docked. Saku says, the guides are telling me to use video capture. Video capture device. Yes. Yes. Same thing as you would use for like a webcam. Yeah. But I've done different things. I've done, let's see. Oh, I think I got rid of it because I don't use them anymore. Yeah. It's fortunate. But yeah, I've done different things. And you can kind of see it. The downside about having a capture card with as a VTuber is that your webcam for your face tracking typically is the same kind of source as your capture card, which is fine, except when you're using a webcam and your capture card at the same time, if things go fucky wucky and your capture card has a problem or your webcam has a problem for a second and they try to reconnect or whatever, sometimes the source on your screen that is your capture card can be replaced with your webcam, which is a surprise face reveal. So you have to be careful. But yeah, it's like, it's one of those things. That's part of the reason why I ended up messing with my setup. I went from a 2 PC setup to 1 PC setup for partly that reason. But there was a bunch of different reasons. The other reason is, and I needed not only one capture card, but I ended up needing kind of two of them ultimately, which is stupid. It's just a stupid way of doing stuff. So, and this computer obviously is more than capable of streaming and also capturing. So like, I just did it this way. So I had to install this capture card utility thing. Interesting. I don't remember any software, but there might have been some software involved. It's one of those things where it's like, as soon as you get like a new piece of hardware, if it's not working, there's probably a software for it. My foot pedal worked that way as well. Like when I plugged it in, I was like, why is it not working? It's like, oh, I read the instruction. It was like, oh, you're supposed to download this thing, and now it works. Which is fair, I guess, because it's not like they knew what I wanted my foot pedal to do. I just wanted it to left click, but it could be anything, right? It could be left click, right click, some kind of key or whatever. Toggle mute. Saki says, and it does display the capture correctly. However, it has capture time icons and whatnot. That's interesting. That's got to be in the settings somewhere. I've never had that. Like, I've never had any extra stuff on my... I wonder if you do that probably through the software. Yeah, definitely through the software. Because I wouldn't know anything about that. I've never seen any of that stuff. But I've also only ever gone, you know, PC to PC, which might be different in some way. Saki says, yeah, that's through the software. Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out. I believe in you. Best of luck. I kind of do want to look into capturing something on the Switch in the same way. I'm sure that I can use the capture cards that I already have. I have 2 of them. Lord knows why. Somebody needed a capture card at some point, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll fucking send you one of mine, because I got 2 of them. But that was like kind of a joke, because like, while I would definitely be willing to give them the capture card, I don't really want to have their address, nor do I want to like mail it from me to them, if that makes sense. It's like, it's weird. I would rather not. You know what I'm saying? Like, drive a few towns over or something. I don't know. Can I like anonymously send a package? Probably not, because of security risks. You see what I'm saying? Where it's like, yeah, I would rather not do that. I'd rather not have that kind of relationship with someone if I could help it. But yeah, I do have 2 of them, and I definitely can use them, though I wouldn't be able to use them for very much. Mostly because my 360 is like way mega old, and honestly, I don't even know if it works. I have no real interest in like hooking it up and testing it either, though I do have a few games. But I think all the games that I have on it, realistically, I can just play on PC. I think Fable 2. I think I have Fable 2 actually, which would be kind of sick. I'd be down with playing Fable 2 in the year 2024. I've never played Fable 3 either. And I think that none of the Fable games are available on PC except for the first one. And it's available 2 ways, the Anniversary Edition and the original, Fable the Lost Chapters. Well, which is like the expansion, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. If you're familiar with Fable, you know what I'm talking about. Saki says, I guess I could do a game capture and then trim the top and the bottom. Yeah, there might be some important stuff there though, is kind of the thing, but it'll be okay. You can make it work, but you never know what's going to be at the very top and the very bottom of the game. Is it like black bars? Because if it's just black bars that have the extra information, then that's no problem at all. Like widescreen, if you will. And that could just be what it is just part of it. Like it just captures it, black bars with extra info. Yeah, okay, so you could just chop it off. That's not really an issue. I never had that though. It's very interesting. Firo Bun, what are you doing here? Did it not have an alert play? Well, I do appreciate you for raiding in. I don't know why the alert didn't make a noise or anything like that, but I do appreciate you for stopping by. Firo Bun, wow, what are you doing? What were you doing? Where were you playing? How are you doing? Greetings and salutations. Firo Bun, that's a friend of the channel for sure. I should probably introduce myself as well. I'm that Daft Punk Panda. If you guys don't know who I am primarily a RuneScape streamer, I suppose. I've been playing a variety of games through and through on my stream, but it's since last January, I've been playing nothing but RuneScape, unfortunately. Well, not nothing, but every weekend we play Project Zomboid, and that's on Saturday, and Abiotic Factor and Deep Rock Galactic on Sunday. But every other day of the week that we stream, we play RuneScape, though we don't stream on Mondays or Thursdays here. Who says, I don't think the alert played for the hydrate either. Okay, I'll look into that. Firo Bun. Firo Bun is, I believe she's a virus VTuber. She's definitely got bunny ears, and she's definitely got software coded, like Windows 95 coded UI and things. She's a fantastic streamer. Great energy over there. Great times to be had by all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She plays all kinds of different games. Let's see what she has been playing. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. They re-released Lollipop Chainsaw. Okay, so we're on DGen hours. Let's fucking go. That's a nice little hack and slash DMC like experience, as far as I understand. I've never played Lollipop Chainsaw because I'm not a degenerate personally. But if you want to watch somebody who does play it, Firo Bun's definitely got you through and through. I saw streaming 2 minutes ago. Fantastic. Nice little 3-hour stream. Damn, I wish I had been there. I actually do want to see another Firo stream. It's been too long. But I've seen Firo play all kinds of different games. Horror games, puzzle games, Sam and Max, and what's the other one? Grim Fandango, I think. Older games, newer games. Obviously, Lollipop Chainsaw is an older game, but it's been re-released. I think it's PS2 era, something like that, and it's been re-released just now. Same with Persona 3 Rearmed, actually. And also Resident Evil 4 remake. Wow. So yeah, I guess that's the trend. Such is the trend at the time. Wow, what excellent art. I've never seen your about page art before. Is that new? But yeah, I definitely recommend you check out Firo if you enjoy fun vibes, good talk, good conversation. What else does she have? Does she have any redeems that I should bring up? I'm pretty sure she does. Oh yes. So she and C-Eazy, well, perhaps because of C-Eazy's like history with like radio and stuff, they have like very soundboard adjacent redeems or whatever. They like fit very well with the culture of Twitch, I think. So let me get on my soapbox for a second. I think the streaming space and the radio space are like needlessly divorced from each other, even though they're almost the same. They have like very similar skill sets and very similar aesthetics, though the culture is very different. Firo says, hi dude, sorry for not saying anything properly, but hi. The about is new. Yes, I thought so. See, I know stuff. I'm familiar. But I think that the radio DJ space could benefit a decent amount from learning from the streaming space, but much more so the streaming space should be paying more attention to the radio DJ space for like how entertainment works and how to engage with an audience, especially an audience that isn't able to interact with you one-to-one, if that makes sense. But also it'd be very nice from like a corporate, you know, from like a streamer perspective, if you will, to have like the music licensing agreement be able to be purchasable by streamers in the same way that radio stations can have a license to play music or whatever, and just play the music without saying anything, or play the music and commentate over it or engage with it in some way, tell you about the artist and all that kind of stuff. Pikachu was talking about this on his stream, and he comes from radio just like C-Eazy does. Shout out to C-Eazy as well, friend of the channel. It would be so much better, I think, from the music perspective for both parties, in fact, to have that kind of thing. Like, because I would be so happy to have like a roll, well, not on my stream, to be honest, because I don't want to mess with it. I'm too leery about that kind of thing. I don't trust it. But to have people have on their streams like a list or like an index of songs that were played, you know, the copyright system that's already detecting songs, just say, yeah, this is the list of the songs that we played, and these are the, you know, in order or whatever, and you can check them out. Here's the YouTube video that has it, whatever. Hero says, I'm designing a new model for Easy, that more radio executive. I'm trying to update my model's hair. Wow. So you're actually fully invested in the art, huh? Did you make your own model then? I did not know that. I figured that you guys just purchased them, but did you make both of them, or either of them, or neither of them? That's crazy. It's very cool to see streamers who make their own stuff, for sure, for sure. I make absolutely none of my stuff. I pay artists to do good work because I am not capable of doing good work. I'm able to talk into a microphone. That's what I can do. And I don't even do that so good. But I do my best. And I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, interesting. Designing, huh? Oh, yes. I was going to look into the alerts as well. Let me look at that for a second. Let's see. Because if I do this... That didn't seem like it worked. Okay. Wait, no, I did hear it. Yeah, I definitely did hear it. I just didn't see anything. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Again, I'm hearing it. I'm just not seeing it. Okay. Okay, let's try the spot redeem from the front end. We're troubleshooting in real time today, I guess. Yeah, no, everything is fully broken. Excellent. I love that for me. Let's try, first of all, turning it off, turning it back on. That was, why did it, what? It made the noise even though I didn't do any. I just turned it off and turned it back on and it did it again. What? Fierce says, by the way, I got the DLC for Outer Wilds. So once Chainsaw is done, that's what I'm playing next. Excellent. Excellent. Let me know when you're actually going to go live, because I'm definitely going to clear my schedule for that. Whenever you do go live, I don't really care. I'm definitely going to clear my schedule because I want to see that. I fucking love the Outer Wilds. It's one of my very favorite games. Why is this not working? What did I do? It's not like this is in the way. No, it's not in the way. Okay. And it's like the audio is playing, which means that it's definitely picking up the browser source. It's just not showing anything. That's fucking so strange. Okay, what did I do wrong? Saku says, I've arrived at another issue. Fitting the screen? What is it, like 4x3 or something? Why is that an issue? That shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Okay, and if I do this. Okay, so I definitely heard it, but Okay, and it's right in the center of the screen. It's turned on. It's very quiet, actually. Like, too quiet, in fact. Try that. Hello? Did it do? Hello? Oh, no, it did. Sorry. Hero says, dude, I'm going to go rest now because I have work tomorrow. Have fun with stream? Yeah, no, I got you. Thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by and raiding in. I'm definitely going to have to figure out what's wrong with this stuff because apparently everything is broken. But I don't think there's very much that I can do about it right now. It was fine all stream long, which is so weird. Okay. Wait, why does this have any audio? Oh, I guess they are different, so that one would have audio. Well, it doesn't need to, but it does. Yeah, it didn't need to be that way. I could have made it so that the other one had the audio, but whatever. Wait, so hold on. Is that one just like tremendously loud? I don't think so. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just that the other one's way too quiet. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Can I look at the audio levels one more time? Yeah, no, so it's definitely doing it. Okay, so hide this one. Turn this guy up because this guy is way too quiet. I don't know why it is so quiet, but it is way more quiet than it should be. Okay, and then how does that go? Still seems pretty quiet, but I'll do a little bit more. Then this one? I think that's fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. And then why all of them are different? All of them are different levels. What? That didn't sound like literally anything.
Now you're a ninja.
Okay. Well, it sounded much better that time then. Okay. So that was just like preposterously quiet. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm glad I checked what these sound like because apparently the audio levels were all wild this whole time. Okay. That seems fine. That's a little low. That's way low. Don't know why. Actually, we'll ignore those. Those don't really matter. This one, though. This one definitely matters. That's much better. Now, just gotta wait for the playback. Yeah, okay. Still not quite there, but we'll go to 90%. That'll be as good as I can make it. Actually, it's still quiet. That's crazy. I guess I could have just... Actually, no, that's fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. From the stream's perspective, it's okay. It just seems a little quiet to me, but it's just to me. Well, yeah, that's the most important thing. It seems a little quiet to just my ear, but I think it'll be okay. As far as what we do... Wait. It did seem like it kind of cut off the end of it as well, but that's fine. All right, so none of them are still working, though, somehow. I don't think there's anything I can do to fix that, unfortunately. I think we just vibe and hope and cope and seethe. That's unfortunate. That's okay, though. It'll fix itself one day, I guess, somehow. Huber's smithing level? I guess you can't really tell, huh? It's you can use the overlay if you're not using mobile, but it's 92 right now. Yeah, you can see all my skills with the little overlay thing, though. Man, my rate is terrible. It's supposed to be closer to like 200k. That's okay, though. The Goober says I'm on mobile. Yeah, no, I got you. That's why I tried to tell you. But just in case you weren't on mobile, you know? I think you can still use it on mobile too, but I'm not sure, though. I've never used it on mobile personally. Right, so fixing this. I'm not free to play, no at all. If you saw my skills a second ago, it's very, very much not, no. But I am for now free to play, yes. I don't know how you would get this much money in free to play as well, without just like selling bonds or something like that. I guess you could merch. Merching is always an option in theory, but Saki says tactical free to play to pay to play. Yeah, basically. Or pay to play to free to play, basically. Tactically demembering. Goober says that's why I was like, how the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, no. I got all kinds of member stuff, as you can see. I'm just free to play for now. It's just the best way to level smithing, in my opinion. The most chill way, and also profitable, as you can see. What happened to this? What would if I were a betting man? How would I fix this? I tried switching out the source itself. Turn it off for longer? That could be a thing. Because I did only turn it off for just a few seconds. What is this? Oh, interesting. So what, can I just do this again? Okay, but I turned it off. What is the current active alert? Oh, there isn't one, but I did this, so there was one. Interesting. Okay. Wow, that's so fascinating. Well, we're learning. It didn't fix the thing that I was trying to experience at all. Goober says, I just finished that Moons quest. The Perilous Moons quest, I imagine. Moons of Peril, is that what it's called? The one in Varlamore where you fight all the moons, I guess? They're like a Moxliotl, but... Well, I guess they're Greater Nagua. Is that correct? Technically? Jesus Christ. Definitely some nerd shit. The Blood Moon, Eclipse Moon, and Blue Moon. Those guys. I definitely thought there was something behind that door, but I guess not. Weird. 1 Ton Soup says, I couldn't think of a crater experience. I'm guessing this is a pun, but why crater? Crater experience then because moons have craters? Yeah, you're right. No, I get it. Moon, crater, greater. Yeah, no, I got it. I got it. Then doing the moon quest? Yeah, okay. See, I didn't know you were talking about the moon quest, or else I perhaps could have gotten it. I feel like I missed that trick. No, you're good, 1 Ton Soup. I just didn't get it because I was stupid, because I didn't know what you were talking about. Why isn't this working though? That makes me so sad. It's supposed to work. I mean, it kind of is what it is. We're not gonna like shut everything down and go home just because it's not working. It does make me sad though. If I just turn that off and then do this, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. That's cool. And I think working as I expected. I think I accidentally made the battle axe. Somehow misclicked all the way over there. Okay. And now, if I turn this on. Oh, you know what? I could just look at the actual source itself. One Ton Soup says on my first 99. As you can see, I actually got farming as my first 99. And we're basically done with cooking as well. We stopped just short because we're probably going to try and look at the untrimmed trick, if you will. We're going to look at it. I don't know if we're going to like super try it or whatever. But yeah, this was like 100% herbs, basically. We strictly profitably raised our farming. Well, allotments also. We did a lot of allotments, but herbs and allotments mostly, and fruit trees. But yeah, as soon as we finish smithing, we'll be at 98. Then we'll go back to members. We'll get agility to 99 or thieving to 99, one of these two. And then we'll finish off smithing, finish off cooking, probably get HP combat because we're going to do Slayer. Something like that. After we finish Slayer, we'll do rune crafting. That's basically, we're just trying to max. That's basically all that's happening. It's just one skill at a time. Well, not exactly one skill at a time. You get what I'm saying. 1 Ton Soup says we have the same ranged. 92? Weird. I didn't really like do anything for ranged. I imagine you didn't either. It's just like passively ranged levels from mostly Slayer, if anything. 80 defense? It's really low defense. Why's your defense so low? All right, let me paste this. Okay. And then if I do this, that did not seem to do anything. And I think it was supposed to do something. Seems like this is broken. Which I guess I knew, but whatever. One Ton Soup says, I clicked on the cannon while at work on mobile AFKs because I was busy. That's fair, sure. Still, that's a lot of defense levels for being AFK. Then again, you can definitely train combat pretty AFK. I'm sure you're familiar, being that you already know about the Moons of Peril. The Blood Moon set in the Moons of Peril dungeon or whatever. It's a pretty good way to train for regular combat stuff. Basically low, well, I don't want to say low stakes. Very close to no stakes. Free prayer potions and combat potions and all that. One Ton Soup says AFK. It's not like super AFK, to be fair. I think that they don't aggro you. I don't think that they aggro you, to be honest. But the Blood Moon set is supposed to just level your stats very, very nicely. In the same way that Nightmare Zone does. It's just that you do have to... How would you aggro them? The cannon? Probably. If you used a cannon, it would be pretty AFK. One Ton Soup says for 80 AFK, for 80 defense, I AFK full Guthans with a cannon. Sure. Saki says, oh, I see an issue now. Yeah, go on. For your game capture, I imagine. Still trying to get that sorted. Yeah, this really is not working at all. I also don't think that this source is correct, to be honest, but it's as correct as I can make it, that's for sure. Fucker says, you know, when you mentioned VTube studio issues, my VTuber screen isn't placed correctly. I don't know what you mean by that. And I don't remember mentioning VTube Studio issues either. So, no. No, I'm at a loss, brother. My VTuber screen isn't placed correctly. Can't you just move yourself? Camera stuff? My VTuber screen isn't placed correctly. So not your camera. One Ton Soup says, I honestly don't get leaks. Most people don't, to be honest. As far as like, it's just an exciting game mode to play, but like there isn't like a reason to do it except that it's exciting. One Ton Soup says, is it really that fun? I've never done it. I'm not the one to ask, but I know that people do enjoy it. Basically, you could think of it as like, rather than playing RuneScape 11 months out of the year, you can play Leagues 1 month and then not play RuneScape again for a year. PvP worlds with 5 times experience is better, in my opinion. I didn't even know that PvP worlds had better experience, and I don't think they do, but that's definitely news to me. Saki says, for some reason, my VTuber model now is put under the capture card screen. One Ton Soup says, I mean Deadman mode, my bad. Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about Deadman mode. Though I think that Deadman mode is like dramatically worse, because Deadman is all about basically clans, ultimately. If you're going to progress in Deadman is because you're in a clan or working with a clan. Whereas Leagues is exactly the opposite. It's 100% you doing all of your things. So it's very much the opposite, in my opinion. Saku fixed it? Okay, good. I don't know what the problem was, but I'm glad that you were able to sort it out, so it's fine. Saku says, unrelated issue. The screen was moved below for some reason. That's very funny. Just like ordering stuff in OBS. I'm glad that you were able to sort it, though. Unknown Queen says, I'm gonna be lurking. Okay, I appreciate you for stopping by and hanging out. I think this should go here. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do Spindel again, because I have all of this just for Spindel. I did like it, but you know, only enough to get attempted, or someone to attempt to murder me 5 times. So I didn't love it a ton. Also, Rogue's Castle was pretty fucking good. Just like literally clipped once every, I don't know. What was it? Like probably 3 ticks, once every 3 ticks, or maybe even 3 seconds. And just leave when you feel like going home. So fucking chill, dude. Highly recommend the Rogue's Castle. If you guys have like 84 thieving, bro, and you want to finish thieving and you're a member, which obviously you are if you're trying to level thieving, just go to the fucking wilderness, bro. That's the answer, bro. Shit is so good. It is a little sketchy because people will try to kill you. But even if you don't get any of the money out of it, which the money is good, but even without the money, the rate is so goddamn high. It's so much better than pickpocketing Ardoin Knights or fucking doing the Varlamore thieving or whatever. It's so much better. It's so much better. The adamant chain body. Oh no. My man's doesn't have Dragon Slayer 1 done, I guess. Look at that free-to-play shit, though. My man is popping off. Smithing level's higher than mine. I love it. I love that shit. I love that for him. 44 rune crafting only in free-to-play sounds like actual hell, though. Saki says, I'll see if I can't get that goddamn scroll again. Yeah, man. Good luck. Welcome back to the wilderness. One Ton Soup says 44 rune crafting in free to play. Oh my god. It's gotta be in free to play, right? He didn't have any fucking Guardians of the Rift KC, right? So it's gotta be free to play. I could fucking never, dude. I could actually never, but I'm so happy for him. I think it's strictly a free to play account, you know? One Ton Soup says not even the prisoners of Guantanamo Bay should be put through that. It's probably not that bad, but it's pretty close. You do it in this Falador's so fucking white. You do it in Falador, right? This bank and that altar. Boo says, woo, it's raid o'clock. Yeah? You gonna try and get some money, man? What do you need? What do you need money for? You've got Torva and a T-bow and a Shadow, right? So you need, I think you got the Scythe too. Maybe you just got rid of the Scythe though. So you either need the Scythe or you just had the Scythe, and then you need. Boost, Pyro and I are running, and hopefully we'll get him a Fang. Is he doing it on his Iron then? Or is he, did he, because he leveled up his main, specifically do raids, right? Yeah, I do wish you luck though. Good luck, man. Yes, sir. Okay. Interesting. One Ton Soup says, my first account in RuneScape is 2008. and had 50 rune crafting and free to play, but I was a stupid kid in 2008. Who was it? Taku says, I've decided to massively shorten my trips though, so that you don't have to worry about people stealing your stuff. That's fair enough. What did you like, cut it in like half or a third? Are you like bursting them, or what are you even doing to kill them? Actually, someone just went live, and if you guys don't know about them, I will tell you about them. They aren't playing RuneScape or anything, but they are a friend of the channel and a streamer. Unknown Queen UV. That's right. That's who they are. They mostly play Dead by Daylight, but they also have been seen playing the arena fighter or the anime fighter for My Hero Academia. I don't know what specifically it's called. Maybe they are playing it now. Nope. They're playing Resident Evil 4. Yeah. I remember that as well. I think they're playing Resident Evil 4, the remake specifically, which is pretty exciting. It's a very good game for sure. I don't see any of their recent games or streams or anything. Right, they don't have odds or whatever. But if you're interested in the Resident Evil 4 remake, definitely check that out. Check them out literally right now. They have Vibes and they have T. That's the two things that they got for you, Vibes and T. They also are the only streamer I've seen that has done the that have played Dead by Daylight from the killer's POV. It's almost always survivor POV for some reason. I don't know why. But their favorite characters or killers in that game are Trickster and the Artist, or Artist. Maybe it's just Artist, but whatever. Even though Trickster's Mori is supposed to use their bat and obviously uses the knives for no good reason. Saku says, Hallie swipes. My timer is 1 super restore used. Interesting. So you just bring 1 super restore and that's just when you leave? All right. Shiro says, because killer can be very painful. Really? How? Surely the one role in Dead by Daylight where you don't get pain, where you don't experience pain, is the killer, right? Shiro says, well, at the moment it is. God, you just play fucking every video game. Saku says, I bring 3? Why do you bring 3 if your timer is 1? Does Gur do raids? Obviously, he would benefit from doing raids, but does he do raids? Can you imagine if Gur sniped Pyru's Fang? Pyru would be punching the fucking air. So I guess just to waste PKR's time. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Gur says, 2 months. Give me 2 months and then I'll join. Damn. Saku says to prevent the smite in the case. Yeah, I got you. Sure. Bruce says, I would laugh my fucking ass off if that happened. Yeah, no, it would be fantastic. It would be the best. So much progress for Gur. Pyru says, don't you dare jinx me like that. Nah, man. F, brother. F. Gur says, I would cry happy tears. True. Why don't we go ahead and run the whole gamut, right? So Gur gets a Fang, because obviously that would help him tremendously. And Booze at the same time gets a Shadow. And Pyru, I'm going to curse you. I'm going to curse you. Right now, you get a Light Bearer. Congratulations. That's what you want. There you go. Congratulations. Booze says you can cry happy tears tonight. True. It's true. Dur says, no. Those would be sad tears. No. No sad tears tonight. Why would we have sad tears tonight? It's a brand new year. New year, new me. Saki says, honestly, though, it's the worst place in the wilderness for escapes. The Elder Chaos Druids constantly cast spells on you and even TB you. That's crazy. They literally teleport block you in the wilderness. That's fucked up. It's deep wilderness, so you can't teleport anyway, right? I don't know where the Elder Chaos Druids are. Keep it 100. I thought that the pirates were like here though. Shiro says, so I like playing Huntress. I was originally a Trapper main, but they changed the way Huntress's axe throw works. I don't know anything about Dead by Daylight. Everything I know about Dead by Daylight, I've learned from watching Unknown Queen play it as a killer. For Survivor, there's not a lot to know from the survivors' perspectives. for like the victims' perspectives, to be honest. Like, there's not a lot to learn, to be honest. Like, they're all the same. They've got a bunch of skills and shit like that, but like, who cares? I've seen fucking Riot play probably like 30 hours of Dead by Daylight, and I feel like I didn't learn a goddamn thing except repair generator. Like, literally not a fucking thing, to be honest. Saku says it's in multi, so if someone comes in and finds you, they freeze you, you can't switch protects, or the mass of druids will nuke you with magic. Now the priests are the druids. I'm using halberd plus Serp Helm. That causes the halberd to always venom, so I can just do one hit on a zombie and they'll die from either the venom or from the hit. Yeah. The pirates are with the druids. Okay, so they're not where I thought they were. Sure says, so instead of the axe coming from slightly off to the right, it now comes from the center. They removed a host of sneaky gaps you could logically throw axes through. Interesting. So basically, instead of your axe coming from, like, if we're looking at my character, hold on, I need to get, instead of the axe coming from the right, it goes from the center. I think I understand what you're saying and why it was the way that it is, and perhaps even why they changed it. But if we look at my character is right-handed, right? And I think the axe must be in that character's right hand. And I think that the hitbox of the axe would actually come from the right side in Dead by Daylight. But now it comes from center mass instead, which is more true for like where the camera is and like what you're seeing as the killer, and also even potentially what you're seeing, like where you're seeing them and stuff like that. But it means that you can't do like sick dead angles. Like right now, if it came from my right hand, it would go through that doorway, where if it came from center mass at this angle, it wouldn't, right? So in some ways, it just makes it so that the game is more consistent, but less less rewarding for niche interactions, I guess. One Tons of Soup says, do you believe that art is power? That art is power. No, because there's power that doesn't have anything to do with art. But do I believe that art has power? Yes. You can have power divorced from art, but I do believe that art does have a certain amount of power, particularly music. I have never seen a set dropped on the ground before. I had no idea. It's a fucking box, bro. That's crazy. I had no fucking idea. I don't know what Loren's chest even is. And I've also never done anything over here before. Wait, did that guy just do the first quest here? Black Knight's Fortress thing? You know, with the witch's potion? Drop like a cabbage in that bitch or whatever? Iron chain body, bronze med helm. That's got to be what it is, right? Why else would they have those two things? You're not doing Wild Gothic sleeps, that's for damn sure. Shout out to Wild Gothic sleeps. It's very cool that all of the like recent what are they called? Grandmaster quests, I think. All the recent Grandmaster quests, like all of the most recent quests that are Grandmasters, all tie into like free-to-play quests. Here says that's just their gear. Not anymore. They dropped that shit on the ground. Not anymore, bro. They abandoned that shit. And if they did use a bronze med helm, they should have picked up this fucking iron set. It's right here. It's got a skirt for you, sure, but it's got a plate body as well. Drop this shit, take this shit. It's literally just upgrades, people. Upgrades. Saki says, one more thing about the druids. Normally, when you are teleblocked, you can't be re-teleblocked. Chaos druids just don't care. That's so funny. They could just recast it as much as they fucking want. Here says, upgrades. You're goddamn right, man. Oh my god, look at all the steel bars. Oh my, the money, the profit, the stocks. All right, guys. I don't know what you're doing right now, but if you don't come to World 427 for these steel bars, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm certainly not going to pick them up myself. One ton soup says just steal with it. Bruh. That's not even... Why didn't you go with like stealing? Like, why don't you steal these bars instead of deal with it? Come on, man. That's not even close. That's not even close. Saki says they usually don't do it like every second. They'll wait until like 30 seconds left. Okay. Does teleblocking do damage? Saki says steal yourself, man. I do like that one better too as well. Yours is in free to play even. That's like 2x. True. True. I feel like Luminary was here before. I think I've seen Luminary before. Like the last time I was doing this, they were here. But I bet this is the same world because I went to the same like 500 total world, so that's probably why. This is probably just where they hang out. Slumming it up in free to play. The best of them, the rest of them. Tougher than Knuckles. Are you guys excited to see the Sonic movie, Sonic 3? I'm not excited to see it, but I will watch it probably at some point. I've only seen the first one so far. Yes, I've only seen the first one. I haven't seen the one with Tails or Knuckles. I also haven't seen the third How to Train Your Dragon with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think I will watch that soon. Like the next movie night that I host, which will probably be in like 5 weeks. Apple pies? What the fuck is going on here? What a weird thing. I didn't know apple pies were even in this game. I didn't know apples were in this game. Yeah. Did I know apples were in this game? I don't think so. You can steal shit from fruit stalls, but are apples among them? Bananas? Some green shit? Like lemons? Well, forehead. Lemons are not green. Lemons are yellow, but limes are green. That's crazy. A cooking apple? You can't eat it? Bruh. Straight out of Fable, bro. I know that there's apples in Fable that you can eat, but there's also cooking apples that you can't eat, which is crazy. There's no way that there's actual cooking apples that you can't just straight up eat, right? No way. No, I mean, you could eat anything once, but I'm saying, like, is it like actually like bad for you? Maybe it just tastes bad, but it tastes fine when you cook it in a pie? No fucking way. Speaking of pie, you know what I should have? Pie. I should buy some fucking pies, bro. God, I would love to get some pie. Frozen pies are like one of the most economical things to buy for some reason. Very affordable for some reason. Frozen pies. I don't think I want to get too many though. Sure says, all right, I'm off for now. Good night, dude. Yeah, man, I appreciate you for stopping by and hanging out. Don't forget to change your Fugi. I don't think we're going to get another level today. 191? Nah, not quite. Close though. What's 10% of an hour? 10 minutes? Maybe we will, just barely. It's close. We can even stretch it. Stretch the stream just to get this next level. I don't know, my stuff's kind of broken. And that makes me sad. It's not supposed to be broken. It should be working. Why isn't it working? Do it again. Maybe it got better? No, it didn't. Did I turn it back on? Yeah, I turned it back on. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely heard it, so I guess that would mean it has to be on. One Tons of Soup says, so are you into PKing? I'm assuming no, but just asking. I'm certainly not. Oh yeah, there are some cooking apples and bananas. Yeah, no, I don't PK at all. I actually hate PKing kind of a lot. I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world, but I think it's just like necessarily like a socially destructive experience. Like I kind of get it. Like there's reasons that you could PK. I mean, if you just do it for fun or even just for profit, I get it. But to me, the people that I've seen PK are like some of the pettiest of them all, to be honest. One Ton Soup says it's interesting. I only play this game to PK now, but in 2008 I was mostly skilling. Yeah, I got you. So like the people that I have the biggest problem with in the PK space, let me explain to you why, right? Is like, for example, right? The Rogue's Castle, right? It makes sense why you would PK at the Rogue's Castle because there's 3 chests here, right? There's one here, here, and here, right? And those people are making somewhere on the order of like, say, it's a lot, like 500K an hour or something like that. Maybe not quite that much, maybe 300K an hour, right? So if you go there and you kill someone that's been there for an hour, right? They potentially have 500K in their pockets, right? And they're probably defenseless, so you're going to be able to kill them really easily. Sure. That makes sense. What I don't like, what I especially hate, right? I don't like killing that guy, but I especially hate if you then change worlds, right? You leave, you kill that guy, and you're like, okay, I'm going to come back to that world because that guy's probably going to stay on that world, right? But if you come back in 5 minutes and kill him again, why? Because that guy had, in the 5 minutes, you know what I mean? He got like 4,000 gold. Like, brother, what are you doing? You have 300 other worlds in RuneScape that you can check for another person doing Rogue's Castle. But instead of going to any of those other worlds, killing that guy again for 3,000 gold, that's just petty. Like, it's just needlessly, like, what the fuck are you doing? Now, if you like PvP, I'm totally there. If you love PvP in this game, more power to you. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care, really. But that's LMS. That's Soul Wars. You know what I mean? Mostly LMS. But you know what I mean? Like, there's places that you can do LMS that aren't the wilderness. So it's not really PKing. When we talk about PKing, we're specifically mean killing people in the wilderness, mostly for their stuff. One Ton Soup says, I guess I meant PvP. Yeah, sure. And like, look, you can PK and like enjoy it. And I don't necessarily have a problem with you. I don't think that you're a bad person for it, right? Unless, of course, you are that guy that's killing the same dude on repeat. You're kind of a bad person. You're literally griefing at that point. Like you're just trying to make somebody have a bad time, like for no reason. Like that's fucked up. But like, whatever. It's not like the end of the world. I'm not going to like, you know, write a letter to Jagex trying to get you out of the game or anything like that. I just think it's shitty to do. Saki says, or you are a team. Yeah, true. Though that's another thing. If you're in the Rogue's Castle, right? If you're in the Rogue's Castle and you're killing the people here, it is a little cowardly because you are killing people that are definitely not trying to defend themselves. But it is what it is. I get it. But if you are in the Rogue's Castle and you get your homies, your clan to help you kill people that are defenseless or borderline defenseless, you are bitch made, bro. You are 100% bitch made. No way, dude. Because I've definitely been in the Rogue's Castle. I can show you my gear with just like Hunter Sunlight crossbow and like Dragon Dagger or whatever just to defend against PKers. And I've had people like 10, 12 people come in to kill me to get my fucking 200K, right, that I had in my pockets so that they could split it 12 ways for 20K a piece. Like literally this gear. Or like a Neat's Nod and a Dragon Dagger and some Moonlight Bolts. That's what I was fucking rocking. And they brought 10 fucking people to kill me. Like that shit. That's why if you ever hear me say I fucking hate PKers, they're the scum of the earth or whatever, I'm not talking about all PKers. I'm talking about those fucking guys. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, this is what you're doing? Like, bruh. One Ton Soup says a clan can kill you for 200K. What a bunch of used napkins. Yeah, no, I literally don't get it. I don't understand. Like, even from like a value proposition, like it just doesn't make sense to do that. You all would get fucking bank if instead of any of you trying to kill me, you all showed up and just started pickpocketing the rogue's chests with me. You know what I mean? Saki says literally would make more money at Vorkath. Yes, but not even just at Vorkath. Literally just join me and taking money from the fucking chests. Speaking of, another thing that's shitty, in my opinion, tremendously shitty, is again Rogue's Castle. You can trap the rogues themselves in this little shed area here. You can make it so that they're all standing in this area so that they're not interrupting you, so you don't have to pray melee. And if you trap them there, they're not an issue for the people stealing from the chests. But you might, as the PKer, want to free those guys so that the people that are pickpocketing from the chest have to stay protecting melee. I understand the motivation. That doesn't change the fact that if you kill those guys, if you free them, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. Why would you do that? You're just making me have to set that shit up again for later. What you're doing is you're making it so that you, as the PKer, have fewer options for people to PK, because I am not going to steal from the Rogue's Castle unless those guys are trapped. I'm not going to just be there with my protection from melee up. And if I am setting those guys up and I'm not pickpocketing, or not going to the chest rotation, do you know what I do have? I have a dragon spear and probably nothing else. So if you show up to kill me, all you get is the satisfaction of my fucking key, because I don't have anything for you to take. Why would I do that? Why would I let you get any kind of loot when I'm trying to do the setup? You know what I'm saying? So like all you're doing is wasting my time and yours. Which, again, some people just do it for the satisfaction. They just do it for the thrill, the bloodlust. And I get that. That's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. But I think that there's better options, to be honest, in a lot of ways. But, you know, it is what it is. Gersa's prayer experience, bury him for me. True. True. One Ton Soup says that happened to me in the Slayer Cave. Yes, the Slayer Caves, the Revenant Caves, all that, definitely, like that kind of shit. It's a little seedy to me. I don't want to mess with all of that at all. You know what I'm saying? I like for it to be a lot simpler in that way. Saki says I have respect for solo PKers. Yeah, no, if you're gonna just like be a solo PKer, it's not necessarily the end of the world. I kind of get it. It is what it is. And like, you know what I mean? Like if you're in the Chaos Altar, right? If you're over here. Where the fuck is this bastard? There it is. If you see someone here with a Din's Bulwark, right? I get it. I totally get it. If you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get my shit. I'm gonna skull up. I'm gonna see if I can kill that guy. I get that. It is what it is. You know what I mean? That's part of the wilderness, right? I'm not saying the wilderness should be removed, but I am saying maybe the wilderness should be only singles. maybe just throwing that out there. To be clear, I'm not trying to change anything about it right now. And I'm not advocating for a poll or anything like that, but consider for a moment, just think with me out loud. What if it was all singles? What if it was all only singles? PvP. Yeah. A PVM, you know what I mean? Like the environment can fuck you up. I don't mind that. PVM, sure. Fuck them. Monton Soup says, but Din's Bulwark is unbreakable. Yes, but they're bringing the Din's Bulwark because they don't want to get, killed because they have a bunch of bones in their pocket, right? They have noted bones at the Chaos Altar, right? That's why they have the Din's Bulwark. It's not because of the Din's Bulwark itself. It's because of the sphere around it, if that makes sense. What it implies about their further gear or inventory. Saku says multi-combat for mobs, but singles PvP. That's exactly what I'm suggesting, yes. And it's not like a suggestion in so much as I'm like advocating for it, or I wouldn't go nearly that far. I would much rather the game stay the same than to change anything about it. Especially since I would rather not be the person that is suggesting the change. I don't want to be responsible for any changes in the game, period, basically. One Ton Soup says, full Din's Bulwark with black d'hide is the shit. You can do better than that even, but yeah, I get you. Black d'hide is some good fucking armor, honestly. It's good shit. Saku says, so I'm doing zombie pirates, right? One time I got killed by 2 dudes. I came back just to take my grave because some untradeable go into it. Sure. Sorry, I got mad hiccups right now. Yo, 10K. God damn. I probably should pick that up. I'm like busy right now. These motherfuckers are 10K. Shit. I guess I should have known that. Yeah, they sure are. It's pretty fucking good. They fucking hit me dead again, even though they knew there was 0 drops for them. See, that's the kind of shit where I'm like, but why though? But like, actually, why though? Saki says, and honestly, that feels like 95% of the PKers in the wilderness. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. One Ton Soup says, full Din's bulwark with black D-hide is the shit. That's what I wear IRL. Black D-hide? All black everything? I think that your stats in real life are much less than black D-hide. I'm going to be honest. Yo, if you, bruh, you got some real range protect going on. What are you talking? Black leather? It's got to be black leather, right? Leather does actually have some protective properties, but it's not nearly as good as armor in this video game. All black everything, though, I can respect that shit for sure, for sure. I love all black everything. Black. How good is black D-hide? I think it's like alarmingly good. Like, not as good as like iron. Well, actually, hold on. It probably is better than iron plate body. Can you imagine wearing an iron plate body and somebody wearing leather and being as safe from somebody being stabbing them as an iron plate body is? Fucking unbelievable, right? I don't know what the stats of like gear is relative though. One Ton Soup says it's alarmingly good and it's dirt cheap. The black D-hide, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. It's very, very cheap because, well, for various reasons, right? It's also not that bad. Like, as far as tribrid protection goes, the ranged gear sets are like where you really want to be, if that makes sense. Like, if you don't know what damage you're going to be taking, ranged is kind of where you want to go, because melee is very vulnerable to magic, and magic is very vulnerable to ranged. Is that right? Something like that. Weapon triangle shit. Magic beats melee, thus loses to ranged. Yeah, that seems right. I had to think about that, perhaps too much, to be honest, but that happens all the time for me. I always forget about that shit. It's just one of those things. It's like a fundamental of this game, and yet I forget about it all the time. What day is it? Wednesday? That didn't work, and I don't know why. Oh, different operating system. Yeah. Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Saka says, do you want at least black D-hide? Oh, yeah. If you're not wearing black D-hide, you might as well not wear anything. It has some chance of blocking freezes? Really? So are you saying that if you don't have at least that level of magic defense, you're not going to be able to avoid a freeze? That's interesting. Does it matter what the other person's magic bonus is? Surely that matters, right? I don't know how they matter, how the damage calculation actually works. I remember finding out how strength contributes to your max hit, but I never actually looked at like accuracy, how like additive, subtractive, or whatever, multiplicative or whatever. Saka says, yeah, it matters, but you are likely to block it. I see. Interesting. So that to me means that your defensive gear and their offensive gear always matters, but your defensive gear will always matter, not necessarily more, but let me put it. So like if they had a 3% to freeze wearing defensive gear, wait, well, if they initially had like a 10% to freeze or 20% to freeze on me with no gear, right? I could cut that in half with defensive gear to 10%. Or 3%. Let's go down to 3%, and they could wear best in slack gear and only get it back up to 10%. They could never get it higher than it was if I was not wearing any gear. It's kind of what I'm thinking it probably works, but that's just me spitballing. I want it to be 1 ton of soup. That's what I want your name to be, but it isn't. It's 1 ton soup. 1 ton soup. Jesus Christ. One Ton Soup says, I trained AFK on mobile all the way to 80 defense and 92 range. Stay tuned for my next AFK magic training method, blood bursting. Wonton soup? Wonton soup? Wonton soup. One. I get it. But I feel like it's a stretch. We'll go with wonton soup, though. I can call you that, sure. I get it. It's a stretch, though. Wonton soup says, funny enough, wonton is not how you say wonton in Mandarin Chinese. The more you know. Oh, really? Nobody asked. Just wanted to say. Okay. Is it Mandarin Chinese? Is wonton supposed to be Mandarin? I don't, because there's like Mandarin Cantonese and a bunch of others that are like much less common. Mandarin's the only one that I probably would ever know about, but just throwing it out there. Wonton is Cantonese. So that makes sense to me. Because they're like fully separate languages, right? They might have like similar libraries or whatever. Like they use the same symbols, maybe? I don't know what they're called in Chinese. I know in Japanese they're kanji. They could use the same. I don't know. I really don't know dick about Cantonese. I don't think at all. Characters, yes. That's a generic term for it. Thank you. Characters would work. Blood bursting, huh? Is an AK magic training method? It's not bad. Rather than blood bursting, allow me to raise you. It's not AFK, and it requires a decent amount of handiwork, like setup. Allow me to raise you. Wonton soup says, I don't need food, I'm lazy. Okay. If you're lazy, then that makes sense. I'm sure you know about the Monkey Madness 2 caves, but not only can you do it in the Monkey Madness 2 caves, you could also go to a PvP world and then use blighted ice sacks and save a lot of dollars. A lot of dollars. You do have to be a little worried about people showing up, but like, they're probably not going to. You're welcome. I did it. It was fine. I did it on stream too. So like, it was fine for me. And you're probably not going to be streaming when you do it, which means that it's probably going to be much safer. But yeah, just throwing that out there as an option, you know? Wonton Soup says, I just started up 3 months ago. Damn, that's a huge amount of progress. Wonton Soup says, no stream sniping? Yeah, no shit. I've had people stream snipe, but nobody like really destructively stream snipe. I've had some PKers that have gotten me. Motherfucker, this dude PK'd me. This motherfucker PK'd me, right? He sniped my shit. He got my shit. He was definitely sniping, right? And I know this for a fact because the motherfucker PK'd me and then clipped it in my stream. He clipped me getting PK'd by him in my stream. Bitch. Motherfucker, man. I do respect the swag though. I do respect it, but motherfucker, dude. I think I deleted that clip because I'm petty, but I did leave it there for a few months. I think I don't think I uploaded it. Every clip that I get on my stream, I moved to my YouTube channel as a YouTube short, but I don't think I uploaded that one as a YouTube short. I don't think so. Because that's like not even a fucking clip for me. That's a clip for him. You know what I mean? That goes on his fucking highlight reel. That's not my shit. That's his shit. Oh my fucking god, dude. That's so funny to me. So funny. He fucking got me though. He did fucking get me. But yeah, that's ultimately kind of what it comes down to. It's like, if you get me, you fucking... All right, Luminary. So the problem isn't even that you're fucking around. You're allowed to fuck around, but you can't fuck with my rate, bro. Disrespectful, all right? That's fucking disrespectful. Don't you fuck with my rate, all right? This is RuneScape. This is real shit, all right? Don't make me put shit in my hands. I'll put shit in my hands. I'll do it. I'm crazy. I mean, I could just keep the holy hand egg in my hand, I guess, even. But like, fucking bastard. That interrupted my action. I didn't even know that that was a thing. The Cam Dozel hammer's not free to play, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe I should be using that. Because this thing might be heavier? I actually don't know. It is free to play? Okay. Hold on, let's look at it. Oh, it's heavier. Oh, wait, it's offhand. Wait, can I make it? I can't. That's funny. If it is available for non-members, it isn't when it's offhand. Wandon Soup says, holy hand egg is what haters of American football call American football. Holy hand egg? Really? It's definitely a hand egg. But holy, nah, I don't think they call it holy hand egg, but definitely hand egg. I get that. I believe that. Sure. I've never heard anyone say that before, but I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility that someone does call it that. There's that comedian that has a whole extended bit about actually, it's not even a comedian now that I think about it. It's on stage and it's people that are like pretending to be the founding fathers or whatever. It's such a good bit. I guess they are still comedians, but it's like improv or whatever. Anton Soup says, because you have no problem calling it soccer. A lot of people do. Anton Soup says, holy for the prayer bonus? Prayer bonus? Like for the hand egg or for football? It's got to be for the hand egg. It's got a prayer bonus? Why? Why does it have stats? Yeah, I have no problem calling it soccer. I don't care. I don't mind football, soccer. I don't care I care about all those sports equally, and that none of them have any investment from me at all. Literally zero. I don't care at all about any of that shit. None of them do fucking dick for me personally. Not a single fucking thing. Not that I have anything against them either. Like, it's just not for me. Wonton Soup says, but Blue Lock? Yeah, people do fucking love that anime. I haven't watched anime in a long time, unfortunately. I used to watch anime a ton. And I know Blue Lock is the soccer anime, but I don't watch it. I've never seen it. I don't know nothing about it. Wonton Soup says, I have a Japanese Mitama jersey hanging above my head. Literally right now. Damn. I don't know who Mitama is. Savage says, I don't care what you call it. Yeah, fair enough. Have you seen Blue Lock, Savage? Gura says, I don't like sports, but I end up at so many games. It's mind-boggling. Is it because you travel so much? Wonton Soup says, I bought it in Shibuya. That's actually sick. Shibuya. Where's Akihabara? Akihabara isn't the name of a city, right? It's like a fucking street or something. Akihabara. It's an area in Tokyo. So yes. Got it. You've been there too? I've never been fucking anywhere. I've never been fucking anywhere of note. I've been to fucking America is where I fucking been. Shibuya is also in Tokyo. Tokyo is like one of the only mega cities in the fucking world though, to be fair. Oh, Tokyo. Excuse me. I said it the way we would. My bad. Sorry. Gur says, I'm just the go-to my other friend bailed and I've got a ticket guy. Oh, interesting. I don't really do. Look at all the fucking hammers. I don't really like do any of that shit myself. I've never really been invited to anything like that. And I really wouldn't want to end a stream or cancel stream for something like that. But a couple years ago, I probably would. Sure, whatever. I usually say yes to things, but nowadays that I have stream, I spend a lot less time. Well, I'm a lot less willing to spend time away from stream. Like if it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, maybe, but Savage says I have not. It's a sports anime, but you might like it. People like it a lot, at least. Wonton Soup says Akihabara is a place in Tokyo. I've been there too. There's actually a YouTube video of me speaking in Japanese saying that I finally made it to Akihabara. Really? Interesting. I don't know if you want to like, I don't know if that's like a docs. I guess it would be a face docs or whatever to say what the video is or whatever, but I'm curious. Saku says, I'll be passing by the United States in February, but I'll be at sea. Interesting. So a cruise then? Wonton Soup says, I just remember. Sure. I don't think I'm in any notable YouTube videos. There is one video by Legosaurus. Is that what his name is? Actually, I can find him. Let's do the plug proper, because he's one of the only YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to. Tom Legosaurus, that's his name. Yeah, I got it. It's been a while since he's uploaded, a year ago, but the last video that he uploaded was when he was doing an Elden Ring, call it an Elden Ring reaction stream, right? Because he was drawing VTubers that were playing Elden Ring until they died, right? So he would choose a VTuber, click into their stream, and he would start drawing them, and then when they die, the drawing's over. It's done. And at the very, very end of the video, he ran out of VTubers who were playing Elden Ring. So he was like, oh, you know what? I'll do somebody who's playing Dark Souls 3, right? And that happened to be your boy. And I'm the only one in the video who beat a boss. Yeah. I don't remember if I died as well. I might have died as well, but I definitely beat a boss. And then, yeah. Actually, do I have his art? Did I remember to save it? I saved like everybody who's made any art of me, but I might not have saved that one. It seems that I did not, so I'm actually going to open it up. I'm going to literally open this video, scrub through. Oh my god, look at how good it is too. Shush, don't speak to me. Don't speak to me ever again. Savage says, yeah, was that witch boss good times? You're correct. It was that witch boss. Okay. I think that's it. I think he's done. It's like a Gartic phone thing, but that's okay. Perfect. I'm glad that I thought about that. It's been so long, and I definitely forgot to... I wonder if he has socials, actually. I should go back and look through his socials and see if he posted the image proper. For now, I'll settle for this, though. I can always look for that later. What's your name? Tom Legosaurus. I would be happy to shout him out as well, because he's also a streamer, but he hasn't uploaded in a very long time, and I don't think he's streamed in a long time either. Let's see. If he's streamed in the last 2 months, I'll upload or shout him out. Last stream last year, which probably would have been then, so no. Savage says, I remember stuff sometimes. Yeah, nice flex, bro. Well done. Saku says, I'll be passing by the United States shortly, but at sea. Yeah, about to hit... Oh, sorry. That's not relevant. I thought that might have been one continuous thing. He's about to hit 10,000 zombie pirates. The estimated rate is 1 in 5k. I thought it was 1 in 20k. Gur says, Blue Rock is really good. Not sure about the new season. Oh, yeah. It's a long running show at this point, huh? Savage says, I watched a vid on what all the heroes do, by the way. It was 50 minutes long. I see. That's interesting. Saki says, that's from the zombies alone. Add the keys and it's about 1 in 5k. Oh, I see. Does the key show up in your loot tracker as a separate thing? So you can see what the key loot is separate from the other loot? Savage says now he talks about the keys. Savage is taking so much mental damage from you, Saku. Saku says actually no. Okay. So yeah, he probably did check the keys, but he just didn't see anything that you said. Yeah, Gur knows. Gur knows. So hold on, let me look at. Let me look at this. I don't need to do this, but I do want to. I open this and I open this. Saku says keys, question mark. Savage says the numbers, Saku, what do they mean? You know as much as I do, man. Renaissance man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what those numbers are, but I do know what they are in reference to. 426 keys, lost 6. Oh, what the fuck? This works. It just didn't work on my screen. Hold on. Because that actually showed up like it was exactly like it was supposed to. Hold on. We're trying to fix this right now. Creator dashboard here. Copy browser source. This one spot. Okay, and then if we do that again, that didn't sound like it did anything. Oh, because obviously it's not going to do anything yet because this is still showing. Motherfucker. Why? But why though? Wait, this one's not showing anything. Wait, why isn't this one not showing anything, but that one's showing something? What the fuck? Huh? Huh? That doesn't make any fucking sense. What? Why? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Okay, it's officially smarter than I am. I give up. Hey. Saku says 1 in 275, and Savage says not bad. You get the blip blop. Saku says no, would not be here if I did. True. Gur says he's got like 20,000 cannonballs that I wouldn't mind having. Saku does? Oh, Saku says I've got like 3,000 of each wilderness locked food though. Sick. The blighted stuff. Savage says BRB walking the dog. We can't see. You're good. You're good. There's this so much stream stuff today. It's just the alerts that are totally broken. Totally broken. But they are fully broken and I don't know why. And it is like fully broken. I did get it to work on my other computer somehow, inexplicably. And that's just so fucking weird, right? Just doesn't seem right. Gerses and Beatrice Audio and Shuro everything. Yeah, Shuro was fucking struggling. My things were working fine at first. Oh, is it because I ran this as administrator? But I did run OBS as administrator, which is not normal. But then it was working with rivals just fine. So why would it stop working when I switch games? Why would that possibly be? In what world does this make sense? Who does it make sense to? Certainly not me. What? Why did that? I mean, this... Okay, hold on. Let me post this link. Since this link is literally working. I see it working right now in real time. Let me just post this link for myself. If I post that, and then I go here and get exactly this link that is working. I saw working with my fucking eyes. And we make a brand new source that is just this. And then we do this one more time. I don't know if I feel better or worse that it worked. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know if I like it better or worse. I don't know what to think about this. I don't know what I changed, but whatever. That's fine. You can stay then. Congratulations. You're the new guy. Okay. But that does mean that the theory is also right. So if I do this, I don't even know why I have a high redeem. Nobody uses it. Okay. So that actually Bug uses it all the time. I shouldn't say that. Laurie uses it too. That's why I have it, for Laurie and Bug. That's actually more than enough. It's more than some of the redeems yet, to be honest. Okay. All right. We do another one. I think this one just goes in the middle, right? And one more time. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, because it played through this? Wait, why was that so fucking loud to me? It was only loud to me. It didn't seem loud to you, did it? Hold on. Do this again. That's I feel that in my fucking soul. Jesus. Why was it so loud, but only for me? Zaku says, I open my keys when I have at least 10. I got you. That makes sense, I think. Jesus Christ. So I just get fucking jump scared whenever anybody does that shit now, I guess? Well, I'm definitely gonna fucking know that you're saying hi to me. Hold on. Let me do the spot one again. I mean, that's loud, but it's not like terribly loud. And then after the spot one, Saku's gonna try to jump scare me. Let's see. Go on then. Sorry, a minute is a long time. Like a surprisingly long time, I would say even. We've got randomized music going on, right? Okay, good. Yeah, that shit is so fucking loud, but only for me. Why? How even? Oh, that also means that this works now, right? Oh shit, Jesus fucking Christ. It's alarmingly loud for me. Okay, hold on. If I do this, I'm waiting. It's so much quieter. I mean, yeah, I did turn it down by like more than 50%, so that makes sense. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yeah, I think I want it to be at that volume level, but why is it so fucking loud for me though? I can just turn off monitor and output. But I don't want it. I don't want to not be able to hear it. I want to be able to hear it, but like quietly. I just want it to be, I want it to be like not extremely loud. You know what I mean? Like, is that unreasonable? Let's look at another dog. Hey, Spot. Come on. Yeah, that's, oh my God, that Spot picture is going fucking nuts still. I really wish I could have just turned the frame rate down to this one just a little bit. And maybe like a 1 in between frame would be pretty good. Actually, maybe, yeah, 1 in between and then 1 and linger on the final frame would be perfect. So like 3 frames of animation, but hold on the 3rd frame for frame for, yeah, just duplicate the 3rd frame. I think would be perfect. Yeah, kind of like that actually, Gur. Perfect. Boost has pulled a ring, Sag. Yeah, but for you or for Pyru? Because if Pyru got the ring for the first time, that's actually sick. But if he already had the ring, then it would be worthless, to be honest. You? Okay, so yeah, pointless. I mean, it's dollars. It's like a mil or something. So we did fix this. That's cool. I guess that's cool. Wait, what if I turn this off? Wait, is that why it was so loud? Because it was playing twice? Nope. No, it's just loud as a motherfucker. Wait, did you guys not hear that? Oh, that's funny. Wait. Huh? Why did I hear it if you didn't? Wait, what? Hold on. Am I stupid? What the fuck is happening? Why? Why did I hear it, but not you guys? Because the source is in my... That... But then why is the audio capturing with the... I'm so confused. It's so weird. It's so weird. Fuck it, we ball. We leave it. We leave it. It's fine. I'm just gonna get jump scared by my shit. How loud is my other shit? What else do we have? Oh, this one has 1, right? No, fuck. Okay. It's a little loud. Wait, I feel like it made 2 different noises. Hold on. Let's try again. Oh, it's a 1 minute cooldown. Okay, cool. Let's just do this one. Okay, so that one only made one noise, but did you hear it? They're not as loud as usual. They're less loud for you? Did you hear it? Wait, what do you mean they're not as loud? They're literally more quiet? No fucking way. Like literally they're more quiet than normal? I feel like they were louder before. Gerst has heard it. I can hear, I'm listening to the stream playback as always, right? Yeah, you can hear it. I understand that, but you're saying it's less loud than it used to be? That's fucking crazy. Why? That shit is so loud to me. I can turn it up more. Definitely. I can definitely turn it up more, right? And I don't mind doing that, but I think I'm gonna blow myself away is the thing. I think it's gonna be so fucking loud for me. Let's find out. That actually wasn't bad. That was fine. All right. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. And then, do we have other ones? Oh yeah, I should probably not do it this way. I should probably just do it this way.
Now you're a ninja.
Okay. Hello? Okay, that's fine. That audio is fine. Then this one is also fine. Yeah, that seems fine. All right. That's about the right audio level. So yeah. It is loud for me, inexplicably. But I guess I can... What? Is it this? What do I hear? What am I hearing from OBS? Yeah, okay. Which audio... What does my audio out for OBS look like? Music. But I turned the music down so much already. Wait, does that mean that it's going to be way louder now? Because I turned it up? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay. Saku's Panda stole Snake's first SMH? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. It's okay. He'll get it back. In fact, he already got it, in fact. I could just do it whatever, huh? It's kind of fucked up. Okay, that's not working either. Hold on. You're supposed to be... Wait, what is this then? Configure. View. Music. Oh god. Something else is broken in a way that I didn't expect it to be broken. I can definitely just turn this down. And that'll be okay. But it's not supposed to... I'm not supposed to need to turn down the master. Because that would make... Obviously, the first has already been redeemed. I should be doing this. Because that was just... Wait, that didn't make it quieter. Wait, if I turn this all the way down, I still can hear this? Wait. I understand now. I finally get it. I finally get it. Hold on. So hold on. First of all, close this. Now do this. We got it. We did it. We did it. We did it. So, as I mentioned, I'm listening to the stream playback, but I actually had 3 different lines of audio happening. I had if I did the redeem, what I was getting was what you experience through the stream, right? That's the last thing that I heard. That happens after like a 3-second delay. But I had two other things that I was hearing simultaneously. I was hearing the thing on OBS, right? Which worked exactly the way that I thought it would and was quiet like normal. And then I was hearing something louder than I ever heard it, but that was coming from my other headphone, from the audio that has the stream playback, because I just happened to have the browser open to look at my settings or whatever. So it was playing directly in the browser that I was sending the test. I didn't know that. So when you press send test, it'll play it in that window and it will play it in the OBS proper. Why it does that, I don't know. That could only serve to confuse people because you don't need to hear it there. Saki says, oh yeah, that. Yeah, exactly. So imagine if you're like, you had a walkie-talkie, right? A pair of walkie-talkies, right? And you wanted to play a test sound so that you could see if the walkie-talkie in your left hand could listen to what the walkie-talkie in your right hand was projecting, right? So you press the button on the walkie-talkie in your right hand and it plays a sound in your left hand, right? The problem that I was experiencing is not only would it play a sound in my left hand, it would play a sound in my right hand also. Why? I don't fucking know, because that's not what you want it to do, right? You want the test button in your right hand to be fucking quiet as shit so that you can hear your left hand. And not only was it not quiet, it was also louder than I ever wanted it to be. So I was blowing up my fucking eardrums with my right hand. Like, why the fuck is that making a noise? Well, not even why is it making noise? Why is it so loud? But also, it shouldn't have been making a noise to begin with. Saki says almost 2,000 doses of Blighted restores, 67,000 Blighted ice sacks. Jesus Christ. If ever you need to go for 200 mil magic experience, bro. Easy. I guess you can use them against Artie as well. I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to save some runes, you would really want blood sack or blood bursting though. Scorpia? Yeah, you could use it against Scorpia, true. Scorpia would be okay. That's a lot though. That's more than you'll probably ever need, really. I mean, I guess you do need the Void Waker, right? No, wait. Scorpia, she's got not Void Waker. Void Waker is already Calvarian Spindel, I think. What does Scorpia have? Scorpia is older than Void Waker. Scorpia. Malediction and Odium? Fucking dog shit. She's got fucking dog shit is what she has. Two shields you probably straight up won't use. I guess you could use an Odium ward. You could be convinced to use an Odium ward. Saki says Odium's not bad. Yeah, until you get the buckler, it's actually pretty good, I guess. It's not like actually like good per se, but it's fine. It's just because there's nothing better than it. You get +4 range strength. Like, sure. Dragon Fire Ward is better. Yeah. And that's one of the fucking visages. Skeletal visage. Okay. So I guess this helps the hunter's crossbow. Yeah, exactly. Well, any crossbow, right? Any crossbow. Sakusa's Dragon Fire Ward is unrealistic to get. Is it? Skeletal Visage. 1 in 5k? Yeah, pretty bad. Sakusa's more so Sunlight? Really? You wouldn't use it for fucking an ACB or ZCB? Obviously you don't have those, but if you had those, why wouldn't you use the Dragon Fire Ward or the Odium Ward? Why wouldn't you? Saki says, yeah, but like, when do you use those? More speed, less power at base? I don't know. I feel like you might use this ZCB for something. I don't know. I don't know when, but imagine you would. Like, normal crossbows are slow. Yeah, I got that. I understand, but like, I don't know. I feel like you would. I just feel like you do. People use them, right? Saki says sunlight is fast. Yeah, it's true. It's a 3-tick weapon. I like it, and I like it better even, and it's cheap. But for, you know, if you are trying to like actually kill something, if you're trying to spend little time doing stuff, that's what you would use, right? You would use, you know, a ZCB if you had it. Like if you had a ZCB in your hands and a Hunter Sunlight crossbow in your hands, I could see using it, but Saki says so you get more mileage on range strength. Wait, what? Wait, what are you actually saying? Are you saying that all crossbows are one-handed, right? All of them are. Then none of them precludes you from using your shield slot for range strength. So in all cases, you would use the ward, a ward or a twisted buckler. If you're using a crossbow, you always use a shield to give you range strength, right? Carol's is two-handed? And once again, Carol's is dog shit. Why? Okay. Fucking why? Like, actually, why? Why would they do this? Did they think it was gonna be too good? Because they were wrong. Wonton seems just frowny face, crying face, like true. I mean, look, I didn't make Carol's dog shit. They decided to make it bad, and I don't know why. How close are we to leveling? 10K? I'm actually overtime, but we'll level up. Since we're already overtime, we'll go ahead and finish leveling. Wontons. Well, I'll be Amulet of the Damned. That's like... you said Cap's Amulet. As if it was like the part of the pun. The pun part is the damned part. Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be Amulet of the... Bruh. That's like such a fucking stretch, dude. I get it, though. I get it, though. Yes. The Amulet of the Dam does make some of the Barrow's gear less dog shit. Mostly it doesn't, though, actually. Some of the effects are actually sick, but most of them are not very good. It's so sad, actually, genuinely, that... Because, like, the effects are very good, but they're, like, kind of mixed matched with the gear. Because if you had the right effect on the right piece of gear, it would actually be pretty worth on it in a lot of cases. Saku says, what I mean to say is, because the Sunlight crossbow is fast and has less base range strength, you get more out of increasing your range strength than with a slow crossbow that already has high strength. I see. That's technically, or that's theoretically true, at least. Is it just going to be effectively like one max hit no matter what? But like one max hit on 30 to 31 is percentage wise more value than one max hit from 50 to 51, I guess. Saku says, I encountered a PK on my way to exit the wilderness. They were too late. Checkmate atheists. Got him. Sounds like a science bitch. Checkmate atheists and science bitch have the same energy in this essay aisle. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna send these last few plate bodies, get this last level. My 180k is so fucking sad. Savage says, got him. Yuck. Oh, speaking of got him, Savage, hold on. You ready for some shit? Are you ready? Look at that. Look at what the fuck I did. I made my shit not brokey. How? I'm still not entirely sure. But yeah, he's here. Saki says, I feel like he's gonna come back though. The PK? Oh, definitely. They always come back. Saki says he was clearly gunning for me. Well, I mean, yeah, he's not like he's hunting anyone else in the zombie pirate area, right? How many people fucking farm blip-blop scrolls? I mean, I guess there are worth something, right? They're worth a few mil or somewhere in there. Savage got me mine, so I don't actually know how much it's worth, as is always the case. Savage says, watching people try and hit my skiller and fail makes me so happy. Good. Good. Saki says, past 10k kills, 600k. That's not bad. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to Venom. Can you imagine if I ended stream right now? 99.9%. I don't know. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging like that. We'll get 93. 100%. Hey, yo. All right. There he is. That's him. Andre of Rune Two Hand. You see that shit? The legend himself has returned. Savage says, don't edge us, dude. Not cool. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Saki says, but what if I ended? No. You would have had to have been way faster than that. But yeah, the rule for the ending stream is I'm supposed to end before the face goes away, whether I raid out or not. So I still would have had time to finish it, but obviously I can just press the button instantly, and that in some ways is funnier, and I kind of want to like respect that. You know how I am. I want to respect the fallen. I want to respect the funny shit. That was a weird thing that I just said. Respect the fallen. Hello? What the fuck am I talking about? Let's see. Who is live? A few people are doing things. No one's doing anything quite as chill. How do you guys feel about Final Fantasy 11? We've done a Final Fantasy 11 rating before. All right, yeah, okay, so we got two choices. I got two choices for you guys. Final Fantasy 11 and Death Stranding. Both are kind of in the same sphere. Feel like they're in the same space is what we're doing. You want to see Death Stranding? I got you, bro. Anton Soup says, yo, I just got KO'd by the full DH he hit on... by Darok. He hit an 86. You got killed by Darok by hitting him an 86? Jesus Christ, bro. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Fucking take a shot, bro. That's fucking awesome. Wonton Soup says it was epic. It was. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm buying that guy a fucking drink. I'll buy you a drink too, but goddamn. Savage's ring of recoil, mate. Yeah, kill him back. Kill that motherfucker back. Wonton Soup says he shot a rune crossbow and swapped to rule. Oh, I see. So it was a PKer. I got you. Damn, 86. That guy, you know what? He fucking earned it, bro. He earned it. You can't be mad at him. I mean, it's RNG, but he also earned it. You know how it is. All right, we're going to be rating into Smug Little Bug. You guys know him. You love him. He's on day 367 of playing any game for the last 367 days. He has streamed every single day in a row. Right now, he's playing Death Stranding. He's doing his starting soon screen right now. So we'll talk for a little bit, just a little bit as he's getting his shit together. But don't worry, he'll get it going before long. If you guys don't know who Smug Little Bug is, he's a highly conversational streamer, very good vibes, very great energy. He'll talk to you about whatever you want to talk about. He loves learning about people and discovering new things about people and spaces. He's also my bone brother, which means that he and I share a rigger, right? There's VTubers that share artists. He and I have the same artist and rigger, meaning that my rigger is my artist. For him, he has a separate artist from his rigger, right? But we share the same rigger, right? It's very nice that way. He's got an excellent VTuber model. He's got an ant-faced mask. It's like an ant head mask on his face, and it has like the vocoding thing, like Daft Punk helmets and shit like that. You know what's going on. You know what the fuck is up. He's a fantastic guy. Very great vibes. I hope you guys have a fantastic time. I am going to be rating into you right at the start of his stream, so it's going to take him a little bit longer to get started. But don't worry, he's going to be playing Death Stranding. And if you don't know, that game is vibes just like RuneScape is. We'll be back with more RuneScape, not tomorrow. We don't stream on Thursdays, but on Friday. And it'll be much more blacksmithing. We're going to be doing this for like a whole other week. That'll be it for your boy. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, god damn. That was a terrible outro. Whatever, it's fine.